Switched over. Hey.
Hey!
Hi. Welcome back to Ghosts of Saltmarsh as we continue our fun with the sinister secrets of Saltmarsh.
Say that 5 times fast.
Yeah, that's better.
No, I definitely won't. We last left off. Everybody was on their way to this boat that the smugglers had out in the ocean. And I think everybody but Abby, our halfling, was just swimming under the water. And you guys were on your way there, realized that the light signals that you were sending, you must have done something wrong because they sent the signal again when you guys were almost there. And the anchor was just starting to be lifted up. As you guys approached it, it's nighttime. You came around the back. No one saw you. You can see they're all on the opposite side of the deck, looking towards land, and you guys are coming from the opposite direction. I think Sekald with dark vision knows that there was a guy up in the crow's nest way at the top, 40-foot tall mast, and he's not. He's also facing land, so you guys have complete surprise.
I believe that Axel climbed up to the side and sort of peeked his nose over and mimed back to us how many creatures were on deck and where they were. And Sekald and I were about to climb the rope. And I believe you said that because we had a rope, we didn't actually have to make a check. But if we decided not to do the rope, we'd have to do athletics checks.
Right.
Yeah, it says there's only a check if you do not have a rope or other devices to help climbing.
Okay.
It specifies that in the adventure. So, Axel.
Before we go on initiative, I want to go ahead and take a moment to use my second wind.
I believe you guys already had a long rest and everything, right?
Yeah, we had
You
a
shouldn't
couple
be hurt.
days.
Yeah.
I forgot to
Yeah.
fix my HP then. Sorry.
Yep,
Yeah.
we had a couple days in the house waiting for the signal.
I was gonna say, I hope nothing
I missed
attacked you guys on the way there. I don't remember that.
We're still level 2 then, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So I've got that right.
Yeah, I had you guys turn level 2 early.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
All right. Well, in that case,
As you peek your head up, I believe on that map I linked onto the Discord, which is the main deck, that you can see the upside down life raft boat.
Mhm.
You can see the upper deck, and on the front of the upper deck is where the anchor is being pulled up. And you can see that there's a single smuggler pushing the crank, bringing the anchor up. And on the opposite side, up on top, where you assume where the captain's at, they seem to be talking stuff, but it's kind of hard to hear over the crashing of the water and stuff.
all right.
Okay.
You can barely see that with dark vision. It's just, or without dark vision. They have some lights, but it's like local, like they're holding them for themselves.
Okay. Is there anybody like within reach of the railing or within like the next 5 feet?
No. The closest person is the guy reeling up the anchor, and it's if you move to the front of the boat, then he'd be about 10 feet away from the railing.
He's the closest one to me from where I'm at. I thought I came up on the aft end by the.
Yeah, we came up on the
Yeah,
boat.
you came up on the
but-
opposite side. They're on the rails on the opposite side, looking towards.
Oh, so they're across the boat.
Yes.
Everyone's on the back of the
They're
boat.
not linked. They're sideways.
Yeah, sideways.
You'll have to cross the deck. But they haven't seen us yet, so presumably it's still
On that map,
surprise.
let's pretend it's already facing north, south, east, west, with north being up. They're on the north side, and you guys are coming from the south side.
Yeah, they're where the numbers are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, I can live with that. So I guess number 3 is across from my point on the stern.
Yes, you can just see some guy. One of the guys seems to be wearing some kind of raincoat robes. I another guy with a tri-corner hat, and the one with the tri-corner hat has a bullseye lantern with a shutter, but it's currently closed, sitting up on the rail.
Okay.
And they're talking with each other.
All right. So what I would like to do in that case then is I'm
For those
going to-
wondering what we're talking about.
Right. Thank you. I'm going to make sure that everybody knows that we're going to go now. And once I've got confirmation on this, Axel is going to try and stealthily vault over the railing and get on the main deck, and then rush number 3 and try and use a shove attack to push him over the railing.
Okay, you notice that one of them, there's the guy with the raincoat, and then there's the guy with the tri-corner hat. Which one?
In the same square?
No, they're right next to each other.
I'm going to take the guy with the raincoat for my shove, and I'm going to leave the guy with the tri-corner hat alone because I think he's an officer probably and would be the one I'd want to capture. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and try and shove the guy with the hat.
Okay, give me your strength attack.
Okay, well, my athletics, or is it just a straight strength?
It's a strength saving throw.
Okay, it's going to be a 19.
I'll give you you don't need it with that, but you have advantage because they aren't expecting this at all.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't need it.
So you get 19 total.
Yeah.
Walls, I'm going to roll anyway. Yeah, so you push this guy off the deck. And as he goes off the deck, we're going to roll initiative. Yeah, He-Man.
Oh boy.
Where's
rest
that?
Do I trust today?
With the rest of my action, I would like to draw the mace and give a big old axolotl smile to the guy with the tri-corner hat and say, "Hello, this is our ship now."
My name is Emil and tell you.
I got a 3.
And my initiative is a 17.
Wait, there's a picture of the captain. Okay. Apparently he does not have a tri-corner hat. I'm gonna keep the tri-corner hat. But
Damn right, because I'm taking that thing.
But he looks at you and he's like, as we start the initiative. That was completely out of nowhere, and a freaking fish man just appeared in full plate. Axel was what was it for your initiative?
17.
My initiative is 17.
Okay.
And I still have a bonus action too, you know.
Yeah, go ahead. What's your bonus action?
Actually, you know what? I don't have anything I can do in this round, so I'm just going to hold that for right now.
You gonna action surge and shove this guy too?
I mean,
We may need the officer.
no, we don't need the officer. We know how to fucking sail a boat, but I would like to ransom him or at least turn him in for their possible bounty if he's a smuggler. So I want him alive.
Information.
That too.
Well, it's water, not lava, that he'd be not fallen into, so he'd be alive.
If he can swim.
Just in the water. A sailor who can't swim? That would suck.
Does he have any armaments on him?
Vertically, it was very common, actually.
Does he have any armaments on him?
Yes. Let me. In the dark lighting, you can just make out that he has leather armor on, and he seems to have a sword. That is she.
Okay. Can I attempt a grapple check to steal his sword?
You use the action to shove, but
Yeah, but action surge if I use that.
Oh yeah, sure. I'll give him he'll try dex because he would be just trying to move out of the way as you move.
All right. So it's a dirty 20 for my athletics check.
Okay, you got a 7.
Okay. So now I've got his sword.
You grab his sword, and you notice that the sheath is tied onto his belt. So you grab him by the belt, essentially.
You could just draw his sword.
Or, okay,
Yeah,
you draw his
that's what I
sword.
mean to
That's
do. Is
what
I want.
mean. Sorry.
I am disarming him of his sword now, and I have taken the captain's sword, and I have taken the captain's boat.
Yeah, you drew his sword. Right.
So I would like to finish by pointing dramatically at his throat and smile again really broadly.
All right.
I still say he grabs the belt. That'd be far more.
Yeah, this is not that kind of a game yet.
What you say yet?
What were the other initiatives?
Yeah, Abby, what was yours?
Mine was a 3.
Katie?
I'm so fast.
I got a 20 total.
Oh
Good
shit!
God.
Sorry.
That's right. Sekald, what did you get?
13.
All right. So, going off of leading initiatives, I guess Kade would be going first.
Oh, okay. Well,
Technically, Josul would, but he goes under the water more. You guys just don't see what happens.
yeah, he
You're
well, the
straight.
last thing I saw is Josul had signaled me that it was time to go. So Kade
Well,
sort
you
of
probably
dives.
heard a guy just go into the water.
Oh yeah, I mean this is at the same time though. Like so,
That's true, yeah.
I dive down a little bit to get a little bit of momentum, and I'm going to swim straight up and spend a key point to do Step of the Wind,
Nice.
and launch myself up to the deck where the anchor is, and the one individual is bringing up the anchor.
Okay.
So I would like to try to land as near to him as possible with my jump.
You see him looking. He was looking towards the back where the scream came from, and he had like stopped and hesitated when he seemed to notice you as you landed onto the deck, and he looks at you in horror.
How far is he from the rail?
Pretty far.
Okay. I would like to attempt with my action to grapple him.
All right.
So I guess I make an athletics check.
Yep.
All right, let's see.
You got a chance, that's for sure.
I've got a 16 total with my athletics check.
So he's grappled.
All right, so yeah, I just leap up next to him, and then I wrap my arms around him, and I squeeze, and I say,
It's like,
"If you don't make
kill me.
any sudden moves, you'll be fine."
Don't send me to Davy Jones.
Don't hug me to death.
And that's my move, bonus, and action. So I am done.
Damn, Axel.
Don't hug me. I'm scared.
Exactly.
He's gonna continue speaking to the captain.
Captain puts his hands up.
Do you surrender?
Looks down at
What will he do?
He attempts to take his sword back from you.
Oh no, bad choice.
Oh, is this on his initiative or is this on mine?
This is on. Oh,
This is my
he looks
turn.
like.
I'm asking.
Okay, sorry. I'm getting myself jumbled up. It's on your turn for sure.
Yeah, I'm holding my action until he either tries to do something foolish like that.
He looks like he's not going to surrender, and he's going to try to do something.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to have to go ahead and stick him with his own sword.
Okay, the long sword. You should be.
It's also at his throat.
Yeah.
It's not a bright move. Do I have an advantage on this because of the positioning, or are you just going to let me roll a main straight attack?
Just roll.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see. 12 plus. Well, it would say plus 6. I think. What's the? Yeah, because it's a melee weapon.
Your proficiency bonus is plus 2, so.
Yeah, it's a 18.
Yeah, that hits.
Remember though that the longsword uses your strength, not your dex.
Well, that's okay. All of my stuff uses strength. I'm a fighter. Okay, what's the hit die on that longsword? Is it D8?
It's a D8 when you're one-handing.
Yeah. Okay. And that's gonna be 7. Yep, 7 slashing.
Okay. Cut him. He looks cut. Looks
You're a
like
very foolish man, but I respect your gumption.
looks like you cut him a deal. Anyway, Sekald, you are next.
So where was our positioning? Was Abby in front of, like above me on the rope?
Yeah, where is Abby at? You're still.
Yeah.
I would let him go first if he wants, because I know I'm slower than he is.
Well, that's what I was going to say. And instead of being all dramatic and shit, I was just going to shove you up onto the deck. Save you a round of trying to get up there. With Gust.
I would appreciate it. I don't think Gust is going to do it.
Medium or small creature? 10 feet?
Like 5.
You'd get up on the deck.
I mean, potentially.
Scotty?
What are you doing? Sorry.
He wants to
fine.
use Gust to give me a propelled, to get me up on the deck faster.
Okay, so you're gonna hold your action to Gust, Abby.
Do I need to hold the action, or can I just go ahead and do it?
It's on your turn. She hasn't gone yet.
Right, that's what I'm saying. If I use Gust to boost her up to the deck, she's on deck and doesn't have to worry about climbing or anything else. She's there and can take action while I'm still swinging on the side.
You can choose to fail the save, though.
Yeah. All right, you could do it. It would just move her 5 feet upwards.
If that's not enough, then she's gonna have to go the rest of the way.
It should have been. We were all close enough to hop on as soon as we got the signal.
For what it's worth, because my climb speed is slower, it might get me actually up to the deck. Because normally I would climb at half my speed, so I'd go. What's my speed? Like 13 feet. I don't know how much rope is on the deck.
Well, I mean, it's enough to get you on the deck anyway.
Would it get me on the deck? Is the thing, Scotty.
It's a 15 feet to climb up, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were like just below the level of the deck.
Well, Axel was. There's only one rope, and everybody's climbing up the same rope. So
I think somehow he was thinking like maybe everybody was on a 5-foot interval, like on the rope itself. Like I was at 0 feet from the top. He was at 5 feet from the top. They were at 10 feet from the top.
No, I thought you were climbing on the other side of the boat, not from the rope itself.
He's already up there, so it doesn't matter where he is on the rope.
Right, but if we're still stuck where we were, then we're at least lower down.
It'll get her right up on the rails. I'll say that.
Okay,
That's good
then.
enough. That's as close as I need to be to cast things.
Yes, that's what I'll do. Gust.
Yay!
Roll it.
You willingly don't make the save.
Yeah.
You don't need to roll then. It's just whoop.
Poof.
Oh boy. Okay.
And then after Sekald.
That looks fun.
And I'm going to use my movement to climb right up to the edge of the deck. That way I'm right there.
Abby's in your way on the rope. You'd have to get off the rope and jump.
On my turn, I'll use my movement to scramble up the rest of the way and move to the side a couple steps.
You're up on deck, Sekald, regardless.
Okay.
Okay. All right. What the hell do I want to do?
Well, first off,
I know what you don't have to do.
First off, the bandit who sees you just get up onto the deck.
Oh, shit nuggets.
It's like, oh shit. And he pulls out a sword and he tries to stab you. Because it's obvious you guys aren't the smugglers that they're looking for.
No.
What?
No.
What? Oh.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
13.
That's a miss.
Okay, he misses with his cutlass.
It just pings off her armor. Oh boy. Okay.
Okay, so that's what he does. The dude that Kade is grappling tries to ungrapple.
No. I got a dirty 20.
Okay, yeah, he doesn't make it.
No. Shh. Stay still. It's okay. Do you know I know how to snap a man's neck?
He's like feeling even more. He's just in like a panic trying to get out of your arms.
I hope he wore his brown pants today.
He did.
No tears, only dreams.
The guy in the water starts splashing around a whole bunch.
Oh no.
Like he just resurfaces and he's like, what the? Like he doesn't know what. He didn't know what happened. He just suddenly fell off. You know. He didn't even. He hasn't seen any of you yet. Essentially.
And then suddenly.
Oh, he should have had advantage on your check. Oh well, too late for that. The captain, however, with his hands up, and sees you a little distracted. Pulls out a hand crossbow and shoots at you, Axel.
What?
You have disadvantage because he's in melee?
He is, and he should. Unless he's got a feat for crossbow mastery.
He has sea legs, so no.
Oh.
It's not a disadvantage. But I'm pretty sure he does not hit. Wait, no, he might. 19.
Hold on now. What's the text on sea legs?
He has advantage, so it would negate. So just be a normal roll. It would be 19 to hit.
Okay. To hit my AC?
Yeah.
It does.
Oh.
All right, a little hand crossbow bolt hits you for 5 piercing.
Oh.
And then he tries to take his sword back with his main hand. And then that's when he failed, because we're going to roll that. And he rolled single digits. Yeah, what?
Sorry, I didn't mean. I thought you were stopped. The other character, the one that's waiting in the boat, is it just Soul?
Me?
No, Blake's character.
No,
Josul's
No
in
one's
water.
left in the boat except for the guys who rowed us here.
yeah, the 2 guards from Saltmarsh are
Josul
like,
is in
100 feet
Josul's
away.
in the water.
Oh, see, I thought Josul was in the water trying to take care of anybody that we've thrown into the water. That was the basic plan.
He is. He hasn't done that
He
yet.
is, yeah.
We're not
Oh.
we're not done with round 1 yet.
Right. Sorry, my bad. Keep going.
A
I'll
lot
shut
of
up
things. A lot of things going on.
Yes, my bad.
Let's see. That was the captain. He definitely failed on that, getting his sword back. But he did try to get it back out of your hand, using that attack as a distraction, I guess. Okay, now it circles back around, and you hear something going on in the water.
Did I get to go?
No, you did not. I'm dumb. You're up on deck. There's a bandit guy swinging cutlass at you.
For what it's worth, I did go last, so yeah. I can see Kade and Axel and
Everybody but Soul.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Are they all within 30 feet?
That
Should be, because we all got there within 1 move.
The whole deck isn't 30 feet wide, so yes.
Well, I'm at the front of the boat.
Yeah, one of you is at the front,
Oh, yeah.
one of you is at the
I'm
back.
on the bow.
And a few people.
Yeah, no, she would be.
You guys are
far
pretty
away.
spread out. But I'm checking on the map.
So Axel, Sekald, and Abby are in the stern. They're at number 3. Kade is at number 2 because she swam around and jumped up.
Everyone would be just within 30 feet of you, actually, from where you're currently standing.
Cool.
Wow.
Axel, Sekald, and Kade all get to add a d4 to their attacks and saving throws, as you are blessed.
Nice.
Yay! Just one?
Yes, 1d4.
You greedy bastard.
No, I mean just once is not over a duration.
No, it's over duration. It's until I lose concentration.
Oh, hey, fantastic.
Yeah, bless is nice.
Yeah.
Less guidance and...
I was thinking of guidance. That's what I was thinking of. The one-time bonus to ability check.
Yeah, that's a cantrip.
Yeah.
Less guidance, and then there was another one that gives you extra d4 and something. And then Bane is...
Divine Favor. That's to damage.
Yeah,
and it's only cast on yourself.
And then Bane is minus d4s. But anyway, so... That's your turn? Do you move at all? Or anything? You see there's a lot of doors that go inside on both to your left and right.
I have learned against opening doors without my friends nearby, so I'm gonna not do that. And I'm gonna stay where I am because I don't want to get an attack of opportunity from the guy that's right in front of me. And I'm hoping, and I'm assuming that if I move, he's gonna go after the squishy wizard behind me.
The closest set of stairs to either the upper decks would be going up to where Axel's at, but you would have to go up those stairs and go all the way to the opposite side of the boat.
I'm not that squishy.
I think I'm gonna stay where I am.
Okay.
I mean, do you have a 20 AC?
I have an 18 AC. But I was
You're
also
squishy, Sekald.
That was Jesse that was answering. Thank you very much.
I'm just saying, I'm pretty sure Mage Armor doesn't give you a 20 AC. I'm a tin can of anger.
I get that.
You should duck and you should hit the ground, and then I can push him over you.
Does she have to duck to do that?
I cast Bless, and then I'm staying in the same area where I was.
That's the thing, though, is if she's flanking him, then I should get advantage, right? Right?
Not, flanking isn't an automatic rule.
I know.
She's down on the main deck. You're up on the upper deck.
Wait, what?
So,
Okay.
Yeah, you
You
guys are
moved across
super
the
spread
deck.
out.
I got it. There's a height
Sure.
difference, right?
Katie's on the front. Axel's in the back.
Yeah, no, I
And-
got it now.
You sure?
Because she reached everybody on the boat, so she
Sekald?
had to be somewhere in the middle.
Cold is still on the rope because Cole just cast Gust of Wind to get Abby up there on the side. You hear Hey, why the hell did you from the water below?
Nice.
As Josul is pulling some Murrow shit.
Ooh.
That's Josul's turn. So then it goes back to Axe. No, Kade.
So
Yes.
You got this guy grappled. He's shitting himself, scared, trying to get out.
he's still trying to get away, huh?
Oh yeah.
All right. Well,
He
if
did
it's going to
literally
be
just
difficult,
pop up out of nowhere and just bear hug him. And go, shh, no, it's all right. Shh.
I can break your neck.
And
Yeah.
it's Greyhawk, so everyone's like, "You're not human." Ah.
Oh, that's fair. I guess so. I'm going to crack him in the head for good measure and be like, knock it off.
Okay, you have advantage because he's grappled.
Sweet. All right. So that's going to be 21 to hit him.
Okay, you definitely hit as the chains unspooling and the anchor goes back down.
Oh, good. That was what I was hoping. He'll take 7 points of bludgeoning damage from the hit.
Okay, he is barely up.
Hmm.
Barely conscious, I should say.
Can I use, I guess, my bonus action to do another unarmed strike with my martial arts?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So, bonus action. Hit him again. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. 23 to hit.
Okay.
Are you doing some dual damage, or are you actually going to kill him with this?
This is just to knock him out. This is going to be 4 more points of bludgeoning damage.
Hey, that's just enough.
Woo.
I just gently put him down on the deck.
His head just bops down, you know.
Good guy. Yeah, nice job. Just put him down.
I rewatched that just this morning.
I once I knock him out, I want to stroll casually to the rail that looks down over the lower part of the deck.
Okay.
And just sort of look around and be like, "So are we in charge yet?" And that's my turn.
Captain fussing with Axel trying to get his sword back. He's like, "No!"
I just look at the captain and do one of these. I'm done.
We'll say the bullseye lantern they had up on the rail got shoved into the water as well.
Oh, I wanted that.
But you have one.
I want the set.
Kade just has like a whole bunch of bullseye lanterns hanging off of her. I am the beacon!
She does a little pirouette and she's a disco light.
But Axel, it is your turn.
Okay. You are a very brave man, but I'm afraid I must insist. Good night. And he is going to whomp him on the head with the wall.
Okay.
All right. Does a 22 hit?
Yep.
Cool. Sorry. Trying to get. Okay, and that's going to be 7, 8, 11 bludgeoning damage subdual.
Ooh, ouch. Okay. Yep. Okay. He looks kind of hurt now.
Okay, good. And well, I can't action surge again this round, and I don't have an extra attack yet, so I guess I'm done. Haha, I hit things.
You could healing surge.
I don't need a healing surge.
Second wind.
Yeah,
That's the one. I know you took damage. I didn't know how much it was.
actually I didn't write it down either. Scotty, do you remember how much?
It was 5.
It was fine, yeah. It wasn't
Thanks,
much.
sorry.
Because I was like, yeah, that'd be like a third of my hit points.
I'm at 17 of 22 on a scale of.
Okay, cool.
That's why I say if anyone's fighting the captain, it should be Axel.
Hey.
No offense. Also, I'm going
Just
to
in
point.
tank terms.
I'm going to point up at the crow's nest and indicate to Katie that she should probably get up there.
Ha! I'll get that guy.
The guy just noticed everything going on down below, and you see him pulling out a crossbow.
It's like Casey at bat, like pointing them all. It's like, we're going to go there.
Hmm.
And on that note, Wait. For initiative, you have 20 KD, 13 KD in the Zoom
Oh,
chat.
fuck nuts. It's supposed to be Sekald.
She's just that fast.
Yeah, she's so fast she goes twice. I'll fix it.
Goes so fast she takes my turn. What the fuck?
But it is your turn, Sekald.
All right. So obviously I'm going to use my movement to get up the rope.
Yep, you've got another 20 feet of movement if you want.
Oh, okay.
Because you were like 10 feet. You were a square or two below. Oop.
I got you. So, other than the ones that's already knocked out, the one that was over the ship, and the captain, well as God damn it, Kate, Jeanette,
right in front of you. So here's your view from getting right up on here. From your view, there is a guy attacking Abby with a cutlass. You see to your upper right, way on the opposite side. Axel seems to be fighting a guy with a tricorner hat. And then way off to your far left, you can see where the anchor gets reeled in. Katie is just staying over a guy laying on the ground, essentially, looking upwards.
If it helps, I put into the Discord chat a quick phone doodle of where I think everybody is.
And with your dark vision, you don't quite see the guy up there, but you know he's up there, and he probably notices you because Katie is looking up, so... Safe to
assume. So my option, my best option is either the guy in the crow's nest or the one fighting Abby.
Yeah, he's like Abby's in between you and him. He's the closest by far.
Right. How far is it up to the crow's nest?
40 feet. Oh yeah. To get up to the crow's nest, you notice that there's the rope netting. And they're on the corners of the main deck in Area 1 on that map. In the top right corner and the bottom left corner. And if you don't have a climb speed, it's still going to be a climb check, and you'd be moving at half speed.
Yeah, no. I'm going to throw an ice knife.
Yeah, ice knife would reach the crow's nest. It's 60-foot range.
Well, I've also got the spell sniper.
Currently, since he has the high ground, it is...
How do you have spell sniper already?
Yeah, I was about to say, you should
Level 2, you get...
You don't get a feat at level 2. You get a feat at level 4.
Oh, no. I'm thinking Demona. Damn it.
Okay.
Nope, you're right. My bad. I was planning on taking it for Sekald.
He has really...
Don't get it.
You could get the guy in the crow's nest, but he has really good cover right now.
Still going to throw it.
Okay.
His AC will just be higher.
Yeah.
You do get to add a d4 to your roll, though.
Yes, you do.
Because you're vessel.
You get to roll down.
You can't use that on damage, can you?
No. Just a hit and saves.
What
adds it to damage? There's a spell for that.
Divine Favor.
Right.
Okay,
that
so
can
that...
only be cast on yourself.
So, okay.
All right.
15 on the normal die, full on 4 on the d4.
The dagger hits the wood up there on the crow's nest. It doesn't hit the guy, but he still needs to make a dex save for the explosion.
Well, it was how much on the die? Did you even add your spell attack bonus or anything?
No, that's what I was trying to make sure of because of the...
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I turned
No, 15. You're fine. No, yeah, it's 15 on the die, and I was making sure I was adding in the blessed, which rolled as the full-on 4 on the d4. And then my spell attack is another 6, so 25.
Okay, that with the bless alone bonus, it hits.
Sweet.
Nice.
If I'm not mistaken, that's
1d10, and then it explodes, and they have to make a dex save.
You caught his forearm, the lower forearm, where the crossbow was poking out as he looks like he was getting ready to fire. When ice knife into his arm, and then it explodes.
Nice. So D10. It's fucking deep, fucking full damage.
Nice.
I love these news. These are the new Eldritch dice that I got. And on their highest number on each and every one of the dice, on this one set, it's the Eldritch symbol, and on the other one, it's the Necronomicon symbol. And this one and the D4 both pulled up on the Eldritch symbol.
Really?
Nice.
Yes, very much so. I like them.
So that was 10 piercing then?
10 for the initial damage, yeah. And then they have to make the save.
Got a nat 20, but he still takes half.
Fuck off.
So
and then
cold damage and have that.
Okay. What was it?
Round it down.
Oh, for 12.
That would be hilarious. Max damage. 32 damage. Yeah.
Someone
Oh,
remind
22.
me, is the spell save DC include your proficiency bonus or just your stat bonus?
It does. It's both.
Okay.
So 2d6 for the damage. And he takes half.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Round it down.
7, so 4. No,
Three.
3. I was close.
He had 1 hit point left after the knife. So he
Please tell me he got shot off
you
of the.
shot him, and then all of you just hear like a of the very familiar sound to all of you as the ice knife exploding. And you don't even hear him scream. He is so dead that he just falls down. And he's just covered.
I'm just
in
imagining there's an ice spike through like the jaw.
It's through his arm. You can see it, like half of it is out this way and half of it's out that way. Didn't even start bleeding, it froze through it.
The big question though, how much did he destroy the sail?
Not at all.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it didn't hit the sail, hit above the.
It's
I'll
quite
say-
a burst. That's literal blades of ice. I mean.
Yeah, okay.
Well, it's cold, not piercing. And, anyway, so
That's very
guy's dead. Anything else in your turn? I think you got a bonus action left, if you wanted.
I don't really have anything that I could use with a bonus action, so I'm just gonna back up Abby.
Okay, their turn, because they got 4 initiative, which is why I keep forgetting Abby's, because they're so close.
Damn it! I rolled a 4, but I have a -1.
Let's see. Anyone would go up? I don't think anyone would. That's hilarious. Alright. Gonna roll for the guy in the water, who's currently 15 feet underwater.
I mean, not once.
Josul.
The camera
Josul
pans
gets
down
his
underwater as there's just this pirate mage. He's a mage that you pushed off deck. They're called Pirate Deck Wizard.
What is that? The most dangerous person on the ship is the one that you dumped into the drink immediately.
He shoots
Oh fuck.
Where?
something
Ooh.
at Josul
Oh okay.
because Josul's like grappling him and pulling him down. That's what happened last.
Oh my god, Josul's trying to drown his ass?
Oh yeah, I said he's pulling some Murrow. He's pulling some Murrow shit. Oh yeah, okay, so he has to roll against.
That sounds like a thing that he would do.
Oh, he misses Josul as a green. None of you, of course, see this, but a green arrow just straight down into the depths.
I imagine Katie might be able to, because she did say she was just sort of like looking around.
If they're 15 feet underwater and it's night.
Oh, never mind. Nope.
I'm distracted by the fact that Sekald took out the guy in the crow's nest as I was just figuring out how I was going to get up there.
Oh.
Oh, fun fact, because this won't matter for you guys, because the mage is definitely going to die down here. He does have mage armor on.
Because that's going to fucking help. I'm
Is
in
that
the
in the
water.
stat block, or did you just be
It's
like,
in
no,
the
it's stupid?
No, it's in the stat block and it's a spell he has prepared.
Nice.
You know, like a smart wizard.
Yeah, that's the thing. Anybody who's watching, if you make adventures, tell them your mage already has mage armor cast, because it's dumb. Every wizard should always have mage armor cast before they enter a fight.
Mhm.
Is now a good time to ask whether Sekald has mage armor on or not?
Doesn't even have the spell.
Sekald doesn't. Well, Sekald is an exception because Sahuagin have such tough hides; they don't need it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Thank you very much for laughing.
I'm just saying.
Laughs in full plate. It's its own language now. Full plate's a language.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
Clank,
sound.
clank, 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 clank.
Yeah, it's the sound of chinking metal.
What'd you say about my mother?
Right, Captain. He's still gonna wrestle you for his damn sword. He's like, no, he's not gonna do that. He's gonna disengage from you, Axel, and he runs down towards the dead guy. Actually, he jumps off because there's not stairs on this end that you're at. So he disengages from you and jumps down to the main deck. And he runs over to the guy that fell out of the crow's nest. He pulls out a sword, and that's his turn. As he looks up at Axel, like, grrr. Let's see. That dude's unconscious. The other one fell off. Oh yeah, there's a guy attacking Abby. That's right. Whee! Oh, that one definitely hit with a 21.
Yeah.
Cut you right in the ass. A whopping. See what his modifier is. Take a whopping 3 slashing damage. It cuts you in the cutlass.
Not nice.
Now it's your turn, Abby.
Where are the bad guys on that? Behind, between Sekald and Abby, right?
The only two that are alive right now are on the main deck. The captain guy who just pulled out the sword and the one attacking Abby. Oh, well, technically Katie's is unconscious, not dead, but... Oh, and the dude drowning in the water. That too.
So you should like yeet him into the boat with the guards and let them tie him up.
Yeah, I don't think guiding bolt is a ranged spell attack, so I'd have disadvantage on that because I'm right in melee with him, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Not going to do that. I'm going to use command, and I'm going to tell him to stop it and lay down. He needs to make a wisdom save.
Boy.
The thing basically. The thing I'm aiming for is the grovel where he would fall prone and end his turn. But Abby's too nice to tell somebody to grovel at her feet.
So
it's a wisdom save.
He's finishing the swing, right? And as he's finishing the swing, he just puts the hand with the sword on the ground and he just lays down on the ground. He got a 4.
Cool. Yeah. So he must succeed his wisdom save or follow the command on its next turn.
What's that?
Yeah, so he's not prone yet, but at the end of his next turn he will be. So he'll skip his turn and then be prone. But yeah.
Okay. That's your turn?
Yes, because that's an action.
Meanwhile, back in the water. Josul takes out his Murrow harpoon and throws it at the wizard. Underwater, he hits! And he swims downwards and pulls him in as there's the barbed ends on the Murrow harpoon and just latches onto his shoulder. Got harpooned into the shoulder, and Josul starts pulling him further into the water, and the blood's going. Oh yeah.
Nice.
No, he would not get...
shit, I just realized how brutal that is.
Oh yeah, Murrow's...
He's a mage, and he's under the water, and he probably can't breathe water.
Ooh, and that harpoon did a lot.
He's bone zoned. That was a lucky break, deciding to kick the guy without the hat off. That's the only reason you decided to knock that one into the water, because he didn't have a cool hat.
No, I mean, honestly, I figured the captain is going to have the strong guard, and catching them unawares, he's probably the bosun or first mate or something. You need to take the captain alive if you're going to capture a ship without a humongous fucking fight and have it to kill everybody. It's actually, I'm trying to apply some like rules of naval warfare here.
Yeah.
This is some old like hornblower shit.
Also happens to be that literally the worst person who could be in the water is the one that you knocked into the water. Because everyone else, it's like, I have a sword. It's just as efficient underwater as it is, as long as it's a piercing.
I feel like probably part of like fighter class involves like picking your targets. Like that's a course.
On that note, it is Katie's turn.
All right.
No one knows what's going on in the water.
No. So Katie looks down at the action happening on the deck below. She sees the person with that hat. She really wants that hat.
It looks like he hasn't even noticed you yet. He's full attention on Axel.
You can't have it. Katie is mine.
She smiles at Axel, just a big grin. And then she's going to bound off the railing. And her whole thing is she's basically trying to do a flying kick and kick this guy with the hat to start with.
All right.
Okay, where's my character sheet? Here we go. And I forgot some
do a
bless.
flying kick and move 30 feet in the air.
I'm Katie. I do these things.
Because I'm pretty sure it's a 35-foot reach from end to end, from railing to railing.
It would be a 15 feet. I'll say.
If I have to, I will spend the freaking key point to do it.
Okay.
Okay, I spent the key
For
point.
the wind to step on his face.
I was going
All
to say, isn't there some downward travel in that?
Yeah, I'm not gonna bother.
Step of the wind, baby. All right, so I don't have advantage on this?
No.
Okay, just checking. Here we go. Let's see.
It's far enough away. You definitely do not have
You
advantage.
add a D4 to it, though.
Yes,
All
you
right,
do.
so.
Oh, shit. Hang on. I got hit. I got to make a save.
All right. Oh, yeah, make your save, because this matters.
Boy. Oh, which dice do I trust? Woo! I succeeded.
Hooray.
All right.
A 10.
So my total for my kick is only a 12, though.
That's not enough to get through his chainmail.
All right. I'm going to. So I land. I like bounce off of him. Yep.
Studded leather, sorry.
Okay. I bounce off of him, land, and I'm going to attempt to then punch him in the nose.
Okay.
Martial arts. That's a natural 20.
No!
Nice.
All right.
So as you do a
punch him in
quick
the nose.
jab bop to the nose, roll me D100.
Oh, yeah, that's right. D100.
For those that don't know, we use the crit fail and crit success tables in Zankar's lost notes on everything else available now in the DM Guild.
All right, here we go.
I should be getting money for that. Anyway.
You really, I was going to say, is I should be hearing my cha-ching every time you do that.
All right, I rolled a 33.
33. You bop him in the head. And he drops
Does he drop his
He
sword?
drops his sword.
Ooh. All right, and I do.
And we'll say, just because Hollywood, the blade sticks into the deck. And
Nice.
All right, and I do 7 points of damage to his nose.
Ooh.
his nose,
That nose is
he checks
broken.
his nose, and his hand has blood on it, and you notice his nose is bleeding.
Can I have your hat?
He looks really mad at you.
I would think that would be intimidation or something.
Kicked him out of nowhere, broke his nose, and then asked for his hat.
Over my cold, dead hands. I don't know. Arr.
Oh, he called it. I'll be right there.
I know a guy who does ice magic. Hang on. Sekald.
Axel, your turn.
No, that is my hat. And he's going to take a flying leap off the deck and run, like basically rush at the captain.
Okay,
And
the only reason Katie didn't have an athletics check is because she's using Step of the Wind.
I don't care.
This will just negate that d6 you take for falling. It's not much.
I was going to say, is a 21?
Oh
gonna do it?
yeah, you're fine.
Great. Okay, cool.
So
I
you
like
jump
that.
down, you get within range, and you can attack.
No, he's going to do like a flying jump, like overhand smash with the maul. To try and,
I like the pissing contest that is now happening over this hat.
Oh, with that check, you do actually jump that far. Then yes.
Okay, cool. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and roll that. You said it was a D4 for bless?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I find the proper. Okay, great. So that goes to a 17.
Nice.
17 to hit. That definitely hits.
17 to hit. What?
That does hit for sure.
That
yes.
does hit. Okay. So we're gonna take our 2d6.
I like to think as Axel's leaping, Katie goes, "Hey, look," and points so the captain looks at him coming.
That's fan-fucking-tastic. Okay, so it's actually gonna be a final 10 bludgeoning damage. I didn't roll great on that.
Oh, you can hear Katie. You hear the crack.
I'm
There's the
reaching
maul.
for that hat when I hear the crack.
No, it's under my maul.
I'm still reaching for it. You
Yeah,
can pick that maul up at some point.
Dad, I don't know who's more heartless. No, I'm gonna murder him. It's my hat.
You can't have it.
Lives don't matter. I want the hat.
I mean, I plan to knock him out.
I
But
especially like how you guys are like, I need to save the captain. We can't kick the captain into the water because we might need to question him. And then you're like, no, I will murder a man for this fucking hat.
Everything changed when the tri-corner cat, the hat appeared. Anyway.
I mean, I intended to knock him out. Oops.
Sekald, the captain looks barely standing. Like he's almost dazed from that. For that
Not dead.
Not dead.
How far away is he from me?
We'll say 15.
I swear to God, if you ice knife us all, I'm gonna fucking come back.
Well, he can shape it around you now.
He can shape it around you now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that'll be good.
Yeah.
I think you can do 2 people now.
Are you gonna Krillin now? And you're just like, ice knife instead of sensu bean.
Sensu bean. God, don't let that become my goddamn catchphrase. Hang on a second. Let me double check something.
You checking to see how many you can shape it around?
No.
Oh.
I'm looking for something else.
I think Sekald's greatest conundrum in this campaign is going to be whether to decide between ice to meet you or knife to meet you as a catchphrase.
Yes, both.
Just alternate.
Yeah, alternate interchangeably. Now, at this point, the guy that was fighting with Abby is he still up?
Oh yeah.
He's
about to grovel.
But
he's prone right now in front of you, actually.
Oh, okay.
He hasn't taken his turn yet, though, technically, so he's not prone yet.
Oh yeah, he's.
But you could probably see that the spell did affect him.
Okay. Let me see. Give me just a second. Seriously. Fucking hell, I was trying to read something.
Sorry.
And you send me a goddamn essay. I mean, I appreciate the knowledge, but I was looking for something else. Okay, so
yeah.
Okay. Tell me if this is plausible because I'm not sure how the scene is playing out. I want to use Gust to blow the hat off the captain towards me while they're still in.
The only problem is Gust is always away from you.
I thought it was in any
away
direction.
From the caster, no matter which way you're casting.
Bollocks.
I will chase that hat off.
You could blow it off his head. Yes, it's just not towards you.
You just blow it off his head, and half the fucking party eats themselves off the boat to go after it.
It's kind
well, everyone
of
can swim, so it's whatever.
I kind of want to remind everybody that it's currently sandwiched between his skull and my maul. So
I mean, it depends on where you hit him with the maul.
On the top.
You did say the head, but I thought a normal attack was you bonk them and then you pull the weapon back for your next attack.
No, they're pulling like some like scavenger shit where he's just like he's using the hammer to keep it on his head to be like, no, it's mine, back out.
We're probably gonna get in a scrum over this fucking head.
Okay, in that case, let me revise my question. How far is the guy in front of Abby from the captain?
There's the mast in between the two, about 10 feet. You're about 10 feet away from the captain, and the dude next to Abby is right next to you as well. He's to your left.
Okay, in that case, let me double check one last thing because I don't want to have this happen a second time. Just a second, I do apologize. I know I'm holding things up.
That's fine.
Okay. So if I aim an ice knife at the mast, it'll explode and won't do any direct damage, but they still take 2d6 cold damage unless they make a dexterity throw, correct?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, you could hit the guy, and you would be able to shape it around both your friends.
Right, but if I can hit both of them if I aim for the mast. I can hit the captain.
Ice knife, I think you have to hit a target for it to explode.
Well, the target might be able to be a
object.
Does it have to be a creature or not? What's the spell?
Yeah.
Make a ranged spell attack against the target. Yeah.
It's one creature within range. The creature.
Yeah.
No. I'm saying I don't see a creature anywhere on here.
Oh yeah, it says you create a shard of ice and fling it at one creature within
one
range.
creature. Okay, my bad.
After that, they say target, but initially it says creature.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and hit the guy.
No, hit or miss, the shard explodes. So you could just hit the mast. Yeah, go ahead. That's what I cared about more than anything.
Okay, so yeah, I can toss it at the mast and then have the AoE hit both the targets.
Yeah.
Okay, then I shall do that.
Okay, both are making dex saves. Of course, nat 20 for the captain. What's your DC?
Fuck.
Oh, and a nat 1 for the other
Yeah.
guy.
Okay, that's fair.
It's all in half.
Yeah. Anything special happen for that nat 1?
No, that's a saving throw, not a roll to hit.
That's what I was afraid of. Okay.
Oh.
Well, shit. So, 2 Eldritch Sickles. There are 2 Eldritch Signs. So that's max damage.
Oh, shit.
What was it?
Max damage, 12.
What?
12
Okay.
to one and 6 to
Sixes.
the other.
I'm going to
Yeah.
do this
Six.
anyway, because I'm not going to get a chance again. The captain says as a reaction, "Shape up, ye dog!" And as a reaction, whenever a friendly creature within 30 feet of the captain can hear it and misses with an attack or saving throw, the captain can yell perilous threats and allow them to re-roll.
Oh.
Nat 4. He's still stupid. So 12 cold damage.
It's so hard to
12
get
cold
So
cold
the
damage.
damage
captain
these days.
takes 6 and the other guy takes 12.
Mm-hmm. You can say, "Shape up, you dog!" Ah! Cold damage explodes on him.
I just think the scene from James Bond, I am invincible! Liquid nitrogen.
Essentially. Now it's their turn. You command the guy to go prone, right? He's frozen solid dead, and he falls prone.
Oh, does he shatter?
He does not.
Ah, damn.
The spell doesn't specify he turns solid. There are some cold spells, I think, that do.
Does the guy that's how's the captain looking?
The captain looks like he's on his last sea legs.
Is he gonna do anything? Because he goes before me.
I'm debating it.
Or will he just surrender?
God damn it, Jesse. Now I have the song Knife Fight stuck in my head, but it's Ice Knife.
Actually, before we do the stuff that's up on deck, we'll go back down underwater.
Ooh.
What's the wizard doing in this perilous situation?
Dying.
He can't see, both because it's nighttime and because he's underwater. He has a harpoon in him that he feels pulling him down further into the dark depths of the sea.
God.
As this weird mermaid creature just freaking destroyed him, really. Okay, he has more spell slots, so he's going to use Melf's Acid Arrow again. But I'm going to say it's a disadvantage because he's shooting blindly downwards.
Oh yeah, he's a human. He can't see anything, can he?
You gotta be shitting me. I rolled a nat 1. Alright.
It's night out and he's under the water.
Yeah, so his visibility would have been limited underwater anyway, and then there's dark vision. And you guys, well, no one can see it, but Josul is about 15 feet underneath him, because there's 10 feet of rope on this harpoon. Alright, let me roll this crit fail, see how failed he crits. Wording. Let's see. 51. That process? Oh, well, this doesn't matter for him. He would have tripped and fell prone if he was capable of doing so underwater.
So he's just doing the thing where you're spinning and you don't know which way is up.
He's pinned with the harpoon, right? I'm going to say, in the shoulder in his upper half, so I'm going to say he gets flipped upside down while he's executing the attack, because it's pulling him downwards anyway. So his feet are up. And he's all disoriented because he can't see anything. Sucks to be that guy. Holy shit. Okay, so back up to the captain. What's he gonna do? Oh, woe is me. No, I'm the DM. You are all supposed to die. No.
How tall is the captain?
He's pretty
Just out
short. He's a human. He's maybe 5'1".
Wow.
Wow.
Because Katie's like 6'2".
Average human size I like to go with D&D is like 5 foot, maybe 5'1". That's a little short, but it's whatever.
Wow. You're like he's like looking up at Katie and Axel, I think.
Oh yeah. He attempts to disengage.
Can you do that with both targets like that?
Disengage isn't, you don't target a specific enemy, it's just you disengage.
Huh.
And he runs over to the edge of the deck and goes to jump overboard.
That's probably a bad idea.
But it'll be hilarious. Do it.
Just leave the hat on deck.
He's already off.
Off the side of the ship.
Yep. And then it's Abby's turn. There's no visible enemies.
I'm gonna run over. Do I see him in the water?
You can see the splash spot where he landed.
I'm gonna prepare Sacred Flame and hold my action until I see him.
All right.
Because I assume he has to surface at some point to breathe.
All right, Josul's turn. He tugs on the harpoon. I'll say that's him doing another attack with it. Nat 20. Jeez,
Ooh.
man. This wizard is having the worst day I've ever seen for a wizard.
He may not even yet understand exactly what happened today.
No, he's being pulled to hell. That's what he thinks is happening.
The funny thing is, these guys were facing away from Axel. So this guy literally didn't even see any of this coming. He just felt something push him off the deck, and then this mermaid tried to drown him.
You know, I just hope he made the best of the day that he had, because he's not getting another one.
So, Soul gets a bonus action attack.
Oh, Jesus.
And he got a nat 1.
Oh.
What is with the polarizing... This is the same dice you use for everything, though. The laser dragon D20.
Nice. You've got
There are some dice that just
dice.
roll nothing but 20s or 1s.
I mean, usually it doesn't do extremes like that. It's been fairly well... consistently inconsistent. Let's see what his nat 1 does. He accidentally lets go of the harpoon.
Damn it.
But the guy is like 30 feet under right now. He doesn't know which way is up or down right now either, so it doesn't really matter too much. So that was just next. No, Katie.
Oh, all right. I'm going to go after the captain.
Okay.
He took the hat with him, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
All right. I'm running to the
Or
side.
is the hat floating on the surface of the ocean now?
Yeah, is the hat on the surface?
You can't tell from up here at night.
All right. I run to the edge and do a swan dive.
You got natural swim speed, so just whoo, you're in.
And I'm looking
you can
for
make
him.
him out in the water. He's within. I'll say you can go up and punch him or something if you wanted.
Are you looking for the captain or the hat?
I mean, if he's wearing the hat, then I'm going to punch the captain for the hat.
Would you have disadvantage on the attack because you're fighting underwater?
She has innate swim speed, so she does not.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's right. Yeah.
All right. I'm going to, I leap in, break the surface, find him quickly, and I'm swimming toward him, and I'm just like at his nose.
Aquaman punch him.
Mm-hmm. All right. So
eel fist monk technique.
that is going to be a 17 to punch him again.
Yeah, you punch him.
All right. That will be 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Is that lethal or non-lethal?
Oh, non-lethal.
Okay. You think you knocked him out?
I take that with my bonus action.
And
I
his
take
hat
the hat.
is like floating off.
Nope. Take the hat.
And he's slowly like nose is bleeding, head is bleeding, and he's like slowly like maybe he's gonna start floating upwards. You're not sure because he is wearing armor. Maybe he might be sinking a little.
I'll position myself if I've got any movement. I'll position myself so I'm underneath him. So I'll like buoy him up. But I have my hand on the hat. Yes.
And I'll say for now,
Multiple hands.
I'm gonna-
You're not wielding a weapon.
we're more likely than not
She
going
is
to
a
have to
weapon.
roll initiative again later. I'm not going to have us roll for it, but right now we're not in initiative. We'll
Okay.
just use this initiative if we get back into combat.
All right. I basically become a I use my free hand and I kind of grab onto his scruff and I like kind of kick up to the surface. And
Hey, you got him.
You got it.
I let Sacred Flame fizzle.
then I hold up the other hand with the hat triumphantly.
Abby will lean down to try and help you drag him up to the boat, and then realize that my little foot and a half arms aren't going to do jack shit, and call one of the others over.
Maybe have the guards in the dinghy actually drag the captain up so they can tie him up and
They're
interrogate.
fucking gone.
Hey,
they're probably
why are they
100
gone?
feet away.
Axel. Hey, Axel. Axel.
I guess on my turn, I'll come over and look at her.
We're out of initiative, so
Get your grappling hook off the deck and just send down the grappling hook, and I'll stick it through the back of his shirt.
I'll go ahead and do that, and then I'm going to wander off, and I'm going to find the access hatch to the below decks, and I'm going to throw it open, and I'm going to stand there in the doorway like the 6'6" shadow with the captain's cutlass in one hand and the big ass fucking maul in the other, and I'm going to be like, "All hands on deck, goddamn ya!" In a voice that he clearly picked up from somewhere else, but sounds like somebody maybe he knew, like he's trying to do an impression.
Give me a deception check.
No, this would be intimidation, actually.
Well, are you trying to pretend like you're the captain?
No, he's trying to pretend like he's intimidating.
He's trying to pretend like a badass. He's imitating a captain that he knows from his past.
Yeah, it's a 24. I got a nat 20 on my roll, so, I mean...
Okay. You hear a lot of scuffling down below.
Eek.
There, Katie, maybe climb faster. There's apparently a lot of sailors left.
Where's Axel with the rope and the grappling hook?
You have the rope hanging off the deck now with the grappling hook in your direction.
Down below,
tied off.
As you opened up to look down into the cargo hold, there is a single lantern, and it reveals an orderly cargo hold. Through the center runs the base of the main mast. Beside it, a narrow wooden stairs that leads up, and against the aft bulkhead are stacked bolts of cloth, lashed by ropes. The brackets bolted onto the deck so they are secure. On each side is stacked a large number of small casks, all secured by ropes. Also, you see in here are a bunch of crewmen down here, as they're immediately don't recognize the voice. Start to draw their swords, and they all look scared of you, but they all draw their swords.
Cool.
As we're back in initiative.
Abby's gonna yell to, maybe check on, okay, never mind. Yeah, lots of people.
Oh, and one dude has a hook hand, and in his other hand he has a hammer.
Nice.
And he looks tougher than the other guys. He's bald.
You're not even on deck. You don't see any of this.
He's almost got a dwarven build. He's very boxy kind of guy. Whose
turn is it?
We start with in the water. Suddenly, just it's just Saul pops up and there's a dead wizard with him. and he just swims over to the boat and he's gonna try to start climbing. He's gonna go over to the rope grapple and probably gonna pop up eventually. And then it is Katie's turn.
Well, so I have one unsecured captain, right?
Yep.
Well, you can hook him to the grapple hook. I'm sure Axel tied the rope off, and he'll just sit there and drink for a minute.
Would it be hard if I tried to throw him over my shoulder and carry him up if I climbed?
What's your strength?
I have a 12.
It'd be kind of it'd be difficult-ish.
Tie him off to the rope, and I can call him up.
But...
All right, I'll tie him off. I'll just run the rope through the arms of his armor and just pull a knot, and just tap him on the head and be like,
"Oh, right, you're right. You're in the water. That's correct. You and the captain in the water. Josul will assist you if you guys are going to try to pull him up onto the boat again."
All right. I tap him on the head and say, "Have a good nap." I put the hat on my head, and I am going to climb up the side of the ship to get back on deck.
Saul pulls the harpoon all the way through the dead guy's shoulder. You can't really pull it back.
Ooh. Ew.
I don't know if you've seen what the Murrow's harpoon looks like in 5th, but it was really brutal.
And pretty much any harpoon, you don't really pull it backwards.
Yeah. So do I have to make a roll to climb the side of the ship?
Yeah, because the grapple rope is on the opposite side now.
Yeah,
well, no, she just tied him off with the grapple rope.
Yeah, that means it's not available for her to climb either.
Yeah.
So athletics check?
Yep.
All right. Oh, I get a D4 with this, right?
Yep.
No,
Unless you want to tie him off,
it's
go
not a
up
save.
first and then pull up the rope.
Oh, okay. So no, I got an 11 total.
You slip down it a little bit. Wet. So you
Can
don't make it up this turn.
Can I use my bonus action to dash?
Sure, and then you can re-roll again.
Wait, can I? No, I can't actually. I can't use my bonus. I use my action to tie him off. I'm
Oh.
just hanging on. I'm about halfway up.
I was going to say, if you use your action to tie him off, you can use your movement to go up the rope before you try to haul him up.
Nah, I'm on the side. I wouldn't have thought to
You
use
can use your as a monk. You can usually use your bonus action to do Step of the Wind, which allows you to dash.
I don't think she wants to
but
use
I am
more
out of key points.
So you can do a flying front kick directly to the noggin of some random ass captain, but you can't
Doesn't-
climb a rope.
You
Key
know,
points.
at
Doesn't
least
have any more key points
I'm
left.
tired now. I've used a lot of energy to get this cool hat, but it was worth it.
Just giving you shit.
I mean, it's not like you're Dwarven monk trying to climb up this vineyard, going up a wall in a building,
Exactly.
and you spend 3 turns rolling single digits. Okay, all right. So Axel's turn, as there's 5 dudes down here, and they're all drawing weapons. And they look
They
scary.
have hamburgers?
I see you are all men of valor, but I should warn you, your captain is dead. The first mate is dead. Whoever else was on the deck is now dead. You can all die, but you can join us as our crew. The choice is yours. I leave it up to you. And I'm going to make another intimidation check.
Okay.
And it's going to be a 17 this time.
Guy with the hook hand says, "Well, I guess I'm the captain now. Get a
Oh
boy."
shit!
Okay, you're first. And he's going to go down the stairs and come at him with them all.
There's 4 guys in between you and him.
Oh
Okay,
god!
well, then I'm going to come at the first guy. Anybody that
Also-
wants to get in my way is going to get a hammer to the face.
Also, there's very little room to maneuver down here.
And they should be able to see that I have the
You
captain.
The
could, not,
second-
you could not like wait for them.
The
to
second
come
you
in.
climb down there, you are right next to 2 different guys, and you can't really move past them.
You literally walked into a bottleneck.
I mean, okay, I can wait for them to come to me.
On
That's
the
fine.
map I just sent you guys in the Zoom chat, you're in.
I mean-
Oh, that would have been good a minute ago, yeah.
You're in. Okay, I'll let you not jump in just yet. You're up on 1 currently,
Oh, that's
right?
great. Thank you. That's so helpful. Yes.
Yeah, and then like this is definitely old school where it would have been really nice to have an actual grid map visible for all you guys at a table.
Yeah.
Not online show friendly. Yeah. But you would open that up and you'd be down below into room 11, and they're all kind of near where room 10 is.
Yeah.
As you were hopping down, and you'd be right next to 2 of them, because each one of them would be in a square, and there are 5 guys down there already.
Good god!
Okay, you know what? Fuck this guy. I'm going to go ahead for my action. Instead of moving down there, I'm just going to draw a hand axe and I'm going to chuck it right at old hook hands there.
Okay.
Oh, that's beautiful. Okay,
Nat
it's
20?
going to be...
It
no,
just occurred to me you are now juggling 3 weapons.
I have the
A
cutlass...
long- and then a long sword, or the cutlass that you took from the captain, and now a hand axe.
That's like in the front of my belt where they can see it. So they know that I've taken the cutlass off the captain.
Hello, fighter.
Just saying.
For sailors, that should mean something. Like if you take the sword off the captain, like that's a big fucking deal in maritime warfare. That normally would be an encounter ender under the usual rules, but these guys are deciding to play hardball, so this guy gets a flying hand axe to the face. Probably. It's a 21 to hit.
It looks like more of you didn't convince this guy than
Okay.
less of you
He's
not
not afraid
convincing
of
the other
you.
ones.
Okay, well he's gonna
hit.
take. Yeah, I was gonna say I rolled max on the 6, so it's gonna be 10 slashing damage in his face.
Ooh, ouch. Right into his eye. It's stuck in his eye.
You might want to rethink that there, amigo.
It's called. You hear Axel jump in, and you just hear down below deck, might want to forget that. And
Yeah, I'm just gonna saunter right over to the opening and ice knife.
Okay.
I
Which
want to
guy?
hit every single one of them.
Which guy do you aim at?
You said they're all grouped together?
Yeah, your AoE will hit all of them, but which one do you aim the knife at specifically?
Fuck it. I'll hit one eyes.
Okay.
Let's use this one this time.
Just dual-wield wands that you just shoot ice knives out of.
You know, don't tempt me.
I'm thinking Acquisitions Incorporated, because Jim Dark Magic wields wands. And they're purposely shaped gun-like as a joke.
Cute. That would be a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All of them?
Well, no, the knife hit the bald guy that's now
that's right. And he takes
so
one.
it's probably him and two other guys that take the cold damage.
What's your DC?
No. DC, spell DC, 14.
No one wants to take your damage. Oh, well, 2 of them failed.
Okay, so first the D10 for One Eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously? So that's a 9.
Damn.
It rolled from the Eldritch sign, just that slow little tink over. So, anyways, so yeah, 9 on the die for damage.
Okay. You hit him in his other eye.
Damn.
So wait, no, never mind. It explodes. It's just like a claymore coming out of his eye at this point. So D6s for the crew. Double 4s.
Damn. 8.
Yeesh. Like, nice.
That was just enough to explode this guy's head.
Oh,
Damn.
jeez.
And the rest of his crew takes, well, half of those guys take 8 and half of them take 4.
Yes.
All right. That's the gold turn?
That is the cold stern. I'm just going to stand there.
That's a turn, all right. But it's the gold turn. All right. So.
Quite the turn, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
They go. All the guys drop their weapons, put their hands in the air.
Well, that works.
Sorry, Jesse. Didn't mean to steal your thunder there.
Not at all. This is a collaborative operation. Good job, Sekald.
They're all humans, by the
Everybody's gonna
way.
run over.
Everyone that you've encountered are human.
Look down. Axel, you doing okay?
Ah,
Everything
there's,
good?
there's another one.
Oh, good.
I like how scared they are of Abby.
The wholesome
tiny
grandma.
halfling.
Yeah, wholesome grandma.
Grandma halfling.
How you doing down there, sweetie? Ah, grandma!
All right, I get an 18 to finish climbing up onto the deck.
Okay,
Hey.
we're out of initiative again.
Yeah.
You guys just get up on the deck with the unconscious captain. You see everybody, like, the cargo hold is opened up on the main deck, and Abby's peeking down there.
I walk over and look in.
Mm-hmm.
Is Axel like right there, like a step or two down?
I'm actually standing in the doorway of like at the top of the stairs
Mm-hmm.
because I decided to throw my axe down instead of going down and wading into it. So,
All right,
Oh yeah, no one's down there. That's right. So everybody's just staring down in there.
I'm gonna slip up behind Axel and dramatically put the hat on his head, and then fix it and be like,
It's still dripping with salt water.
that's okay. He's fine with this. But that big old broad head of his, I'm sure it fits just perfectly.
Oh, I was about to say it's like it's too small.
It's resting. It's like the back corners are resting against his gill frills.
Nice.
That's a good look.
hmm.
Ah, thank you, kid.
Hmm.
You're a good friend for going to get my hat.
I got the hat. I also got the other guy.
Good job.
The guy attached to the hat.
So now we are in possession of ourselves a new boat, and
Yeah. Just let us take this stuff, and much as we can fit in that rowboat, we'll just go.
No.
No,
no.
up here. Come on.
you work for us now.
Bring rope.
You are going to tell us what is all in the cargo hold. You are going to tell us where it is going, and you are going to tell us how much you are going to get for it. And you are going to tell us who we are selling to.
He tries to run away. You get an attack of opportunity.
Aw.
Nope. That's going to be a 17 to hit.
Okay, he had 5 HP left. So
Oh no.
All right, so that's going to be just a subdual attack.
I'll say like you're holding your maul and you just hit him with a pummel. You know.
Yeah, I'm not trying to kill anybody else, but I mean, just for the record, that's going to be oh shit, that's going to be 14 subdual damage.
Oh, okay. Holy shit. Okay. You attack him subtly, and you hear a very lethal sounding crack, and his neck bends in a really bad way, and he just falls over.
Oh, dear.
I like reach over and catch him, and I'm like, no, if you didn't want to kill him, you wanted his neck to go the other way, and I move it so you can see that way.
You hit
Yes,
too
but-
good.
It was not my fault he decided to run. I mean, if he had just stayed put and he had done what he was told, then he would not have died. Let that be a lesson to the rest of you.
I just kind of pat it, the dead person on the head that I'm holding, and then kind of just carefully put him on the deck.
I feel like for the humans, there's a very definite like dissonance here, but this is like a nightmare situation because we have all these non-humans who have suddenly just flash invaded the boat and are acting completely nonchalant about having accidentally killed this guy by tapping him too hard.
You all have interacted with surface dwellers long enough. You've heard sailors' tales that these are like their terror tales of fish people boarding ships. And
Oh
taking
God,
over.
we've become legend.
You've become part of their nightmares. Their
We have
nightmares
become
real.
Batman.
If you are lucky, you will get offshore and go and into port, and you should be able to.
No. Come on, up here.
You hear one of them whisper to the other. Oh, I didn't know they could speak.
They can understand common, you rude assholes. Up here. Come on. I've got rope. Come on, up.
Yeah, because if you think we're bad, don't piss her off. And I point at Abby.
They're like still obviously super terrified, but they look confused as hell the second they see Abby.
I love that I'm the one that stands out in the party.
The one guy in the back's like, dear God, they're kidnapping halflings too.
Okay.
I would like to go over to
Procaine,
like-
save us.
the hand axe from his face and tuck it back in my pack, and I'm going to stride over to the stern and take up the post on the rudder, and I'm going to try and steer the ship. I can navigate, by the way. I have proficiency in water.
I guess I'm gonna jump out and start tying up sailors.
I will help.
I was going to try and get them on deck so you didn't have to climb down there.
That's
but
what I was hoping, but they don't seem willing, so.
Well, I was going to.
Anyone proficient with water vehicles?
Hmm.
You know that you would need to pull the anchor up.
Okay.
I think that would be obvious to anybody.
Well, I
whether
mean,
proficiency-
you would know that immediately. You wouldn't he wouldn't go up to the steering wheel and be like, oh.
He would also know that the anchor is
you
currently
see
down.
that. You say that, but I have driven a car home in a snowstorm with the e-brake on, so let's just leave that there.
Hmm.
Okay. That'll being said, Josul, would you
Yes.
away anchor, please? Thank you.
Yep, be there in 5 minutes.
Jo-
So
I
what?
was asking Josul, not Abby.
Yeah, I know. He's slower than me.
So you want the
What?
guy with the fish bottom half
Yes,
to
he's a mermaid.
to
He's also not busy.
crank the anchor up.
I'm just saying.
He's not doing anything else.
That was the joke, that it would take him forever, but yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, overweight too.
I'm just throwing Blake under the bus because he's not here.
Yeah,
hasn't
he does it. Don't worry, he'll do it. That's what he does.
New assignments. We can make the rogue take inventory of the cargo. We can make the paladin, or I'm sorry, the cleric push their anchor up because she is short and stout. No. Anyway. Whoa.
Oh, fuck. I
Uh-oh.
forgot I'm actually decently strong.
Yeah. Anyway, we need to weigh anchor. I'm
Yep.
trying to get us home.
Grandma gets the work done. Get that. What was your strength?
15.
Yeah, jeez.
I'm tying people up, though, because I'm more concerned about these people being like, oh, no, these fish people are going to kill us. We're going to stab them in the back while they're trying to sail this thing back into port.
I mean,
Okay.
they can try
Don't
to do
tie
that, but
people
if
up.
they do, they're going to get yeeted off the boat.
Well,
Okay, first
Okay,
off,
as you guys
finished-
are preparing the boat to move, you see room number 7 on your map. The one I sent that says main deck.
mhm.
Axel's up on 3 up steering, right?
Mhm.
And you get a clearer view of door number for room number 7. Open up, and coming out of there, you see some very reptilian humanoids come out. They're wearing fairly tribal armor and stuff, and they go to walk up on deck, and they look around. And Sekald, where are you at?
I'm still standing near the cargo stairs, making sure that nobody's about to run past Abby while she's tying him up.
Okay, they all see you, and they hiss something very aggressively. Do you know Draconic?
Yes.
You hear, Sahuagin, as they close the door.
Just monsters.
Abby, what was that noise?
I don't know. Maybe go check.
Dealing with it.
Sekald, everything okay?
Dealing with it.
Okay.
Gonna go over to the door and kind of knock very lightly, try and get their attention.
As you're going up to the door to knock, give me a strength check.
Oh shit.
This is some fucking Three Stooges shit. They wait for you to walk to the door and then bash you with the door.
I would not be surprised. 15.
With the 15, you get knocked onto your butt as the door slams open, and a lizard folk carrying a great club
Holy
kick
shit.
the door open.
Oh god.
Sees you prone as we go back into initiative.
Oops.
Woohoo!
You don't need to roll. We're just keeping.
Oh, okay. I was
Sorry.
gonna say it's actually got slightly better. My initiative is 21 now.
Yeah, sorry.
Fuck.
Soul's just like "Eek," as he throws the harpoon.
Can I use that roll for my attack then, please?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay, great.
I'll give you that. Well, he
Because
hit.
it was going to be a longbow attack anyway, so it's the same number modifier.
He hit, and technically there is an ally within 5 feet, so he would get his sneak attack. What's his sneak attack bonus?
1d6, I think.
1d6 at second.
Currently, okay, that makes it easy. Really nice.
Yeah, I think it
Harpoon.
might go up the same level that spells do.
Harpoon goes right into the lizard folk
Nice.
as he looks up, and you can see up on the upper deck. That's where Josul's at, up above, as he just threw it straight down at this guy. Right. 80.
With 40 feet of movement, can I bound onto the deck and see the lizard person?
Oh yeah, with the first 20 feet, you notice them. You notice
I'm
behind him are 2 other guys, and they seem to be carrying some kind of chest, one hand on each end. Like both of them are.
Oh. All right, I'm gonna jump over the boat in the middle of the deck and use it as like a springboard to kick the big guy who's got a harpoon in him.
Okay.
I think Bless would be gone by now, right?
Oh yeah, that's only a minute, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a minute.
Double checking. Here we go. So I bound over the boat and kick. How does a 19 sound for kicking this lizard?
19 hits. You notice that he has, I guess it's a heavy club. I thought it was great club, my bad. So he's got a
Nice.
club in one hand, and then the other
Okay.
hand, he has like a tortoise shell shield. But you hit through that.
Okay. So I get behind the shield and I clobber him in the chin for 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh,
Damn.
okay.
And then bonus action, martial arts, unarmed strike. That's only a 10 to hit.
Oh yeah, his shield has spikes in it too. I forgot about that.
Oof. Ow.
10 does not.
So,
He blocks it with his shield.
oh.
As you notice, like big saber cat like teeth are on the inside of it, almost like a punch dagger.
Good kitty. Good kitty. All right, that's my turn.
Katie?
Now it's
Hey,
Axel.
Abby.
Sorry, now it's
We-
Axel's turn.
We got lizard people.
And he's going to reach back and he's going to pull off the longbow from around his back and he's going to knock an arrow and he's going to pull back and he's going to let fly on the guy that's already got the harpoon and the punch on him.
Okay,
And it's going to be, you said I could reuse that roll that I had, so it's going to be a 23 to hit.
that hits.
And I went right ahead and rolled my damage for it, and it's going to be a 9 piercing.
Okay, this lizard guy is very, very hurt.
You might want to consider sitting down. We're in for a rough ride.
Called.
So my first question is if there's any way to talk to him to have him stand down.
I think we're
Well,
waiting
he
for that.
was speaking in
Speak
Draconic.
You can speak Draconic though, right?
Yeah, but that's no. I'm sorry. I was thinking something else. He's lizard folk. I'm Sahuagin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a brain fart. Takes 5 feet of movement to be able to stand back up, right?
It takes half.
It takes
Half
half.
your movement.
Unless you're
Oh,
drunken. Unless you're a drunken master.
Yeah. Well, I don't think I'm there yet. So I'll just go ahead and stand up, and
I think drunken master's only 5 feet of movement. If I recall.
I think it's mobile too, doesn't it?
Mobile might as well. Anyway, so
Might as
the
well,
goal.
but I know Drunken Monk has it because Thana just got that last level.
and I'm gonna do.
They look really angry at you, like you killed their kids. Angry.
Yeah, it doesn't
Like you
surprise
killed
me.
their brother angry. Or somebody did. No, he's not
Like you just looked at them holding an egg of their babies and just like ate it in front of them.
Ooh,
That's the kind of look of anger they have at you.
So in that case,
If lizard folk could cry, they would.
if that's the case, then I would like to use Ray of Frost and just blast his ass back into the room.
Okay.
And we get 19 on the die, so 25 again.
That hits.
Holy shit.
And that's 1d8. There's 1d8. Here's one. Jesus. I thought it was a 9 for a second. I'm like, wait, that's not right. 6. 6 damage.
This dice is rigged.
Really? Like, wait, what the fuck?
The ray of frost hits him square in the chest, and he falls back dead.
Yes.
Anything else in your turn? That was your action.
Yes, I would like to look up to what were the ones that ran back in? You said they were.
You notice that in their offhand, like one on each end of a chest is holding a handle. They're carrying a chest, both of them.
Does that mean one of them is now struggling with the weight of the chest and nobody's holding up the other end?
No, there were 3 guys. The one in front of you was the one with the great club that you guys were all attacking. He was at the door. He kicked the door. The other 2 are in the room.
Okay, in that case, yeah, I definitely want to speak to them real quick. Just something simple. Set down the chest, put your hands in the air, and you may survive.
Give me... Is this going to be... Oh, and you will survive. Give me intimidation at disadvantage.
Yes. All right, that is 18 and 19.
Nice. So an 18 total?
Yes, 18 would be the roll for disadvantage.
Okay, and that's your turn?
Yes.
Alright, I think they're next. Yeah, they're next. You say that, and appearing on one of their shoulders, you see this tiny little dragon.
Oh.
Size of a butterfly. Almost. And it's sitting on their shoulder. And, both lizard folk take the attacks of opportunity and go running out of the door towards the railing.
Wouldn't they have to run into me first?
That's
They
what
would
That's
run,
what they get an
they
attack.
would
of
run into
opportunity.
Axel. They would run into Kade.
Well, no.
Really?
Axel's on. He was shooting his bow. So
Oh, that's
it's,
right.
yeah,
It would be
hold it
Kade
myself.
would get attack of opportunity. And I guess
So
Sekald,
Kade
you would as
and
well.
Sekald, yeah.
And Sekald, it would not. You're not a war mage or have the feat, so you wouldn't be able to use a spell as attack opportunity. It would have to be a strike.
It had to be a melee weapon.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got something.
You've got claws, I think,
You
or
got a bite.
I also have something else.
Mhm.
So I'm assuming KD would go first.
If you want to, you guys don't have to.
So I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Can I use the attack of opportunity to attempt to grab him?
Yes.
That is what I would want to do. I would attempt to grapple one of the two of them to basically unbalance them with the chest.
All right.
Also, grappling removes their speed or reduces their speed from 0,
Right.
so they're not going
Food.
So I rolled a 17 and I have a 3 for athletics, so I have a dirty 20.
Nice.
You got an 18, so you grapple him, and they are halted in their tracks. So that's your attack of opportunity.
That's my attack of opportunity.
Sekald, do you take attack of opportunity? Because this is happening at the same time. This is simultaneous.
Yes, indeed. See, with her doing that, I'm going to pull out. Let me be very specific about this. A knife made of ice, not an ice knife spell.
You guys probably haven't seen this one before. Or no, you showed it to him. Never mind.
I don't think I ever did.
I think he talked about it in the Discord.
Yes.
That's right.
So take that out and aim at the arm. Well, aim at the other one that was not grappled. Rather, I don't want to make a called shot because that reduces my ability. So D20, right?
Yep.
I'm thinking
Or Dex or Strength and Proficiency.
So yeah, Dex on my end, which would be.
Are wizards proficient with daggers? I think they're proficient with simple.
Yeah.
Pretty much everybody's proficient with daggers.
Yes,
I don't-
daggers.
Yeah,
Good. I was just going to say daggers specifically, and then this one, considering the stats you gave me, is a bit more dangerous. So that is an 18 on the dice
That hits.
with a
They don't
plus
have
2 on the. I know, but I just wanted to call out the plus 4 on the dagger.
Nice.
plus
So
4 to,
22 total.
Yeah. Say what?
plus 4 dagger.
Yeah. Remember, those were the stats. Yeah, plus 4 to hit, not on damage.
Because he has a plus 2 from his dex.
Okay,
and plus
I thought
2
you were
from
saying.
proficiency.
I told you it is a plus 4 dagger, and I'm like,
That
that's
is exactly
not,
what you told me.
No, that's not.
No.
Okay.
A plus
Then-
4 dagger doesn't exist. Plus 3
A
weapons are
holy
as high as it
avenger.
gets.
A holy avenger is a plus 3 weapon.
Oh no!
That
I'm
your
sorry.
attack bonus is a plus 4.
dagger.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Kat is right. I just pulled up the stats on it, and this was the automatic calculation, including that. So it would just be a 22 because it's marked with proficiency with weapon and the dexterity. So I apologize about that.
That definitely hits as their backs or their shields are on their backs right now, so they even have lower AC currently.
Cool. Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
No worries.
So that's a D4 plus
Oh,
strength
right.
or dex.
Plus dex.
Yes, and it's already calculated 1d4 plus 2. So that's wonderful. Where's my d4? There it is. Let's give the Eldritch one another try. Since apparently I'm turning into an Eldritch horror myself. And that's 4.
Nice.
So 6.
Stab him right in the shoulder. I'll say, since it was max damage, his grip does loosen enough on the chest that he actually drops his side of it and falls onto the deck with a very loud thud.
Nice. Thank you, Eldritch Chase.
Trying to look up what I gave you for the ice knife.
How do the bad guys down in the hold react? And how many of them do I currently have tied up yet?
I would say you were just getting done tying up everybody.
Okay. If they're all tied up, then I'm gonna try and use my movement to get up to the deck so I can see what the fuck is going on. Because I just heard yelling in Draconic, "Oh my god, there's lizard people!" and then a loud thud.
It's a party. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nothing you wouldn't have heard of at the tavern.
Yeah, but normally I can see it.
I'm not going to
Also-
make a comment on that.
The lizard folk thing is kind of throwing me.
Okay, so what I get. Okay, I was just making sure. Your knife, your dagger functions like a normal dagger. It's just made of ice.
Right. That's why I got confused because of the stats on this. I didn't realize it automatically accounted for the dexterity and the proficiency.
I just want to make sure I didn't accidentally give you something like, I don't know, a dagger called Bookmark that does like it's a plus 3 dagger and all this other crazy stuff.
I would love to have it, but no, you didn't give me that.
Not at first level.
Plus 3 weapons are exceedingly rare.
Hey, I can hope, can't I?
And plus 4 weapons don't exist in
So,
5e.
You stab
Yes,
him
yes.
in the shoulder. Her, him, you don't know. Lizard folk, it's actually pretty hard to tell their gender from physical appearance.
Racist.
It's just, that's how they are.
So, am I able, how, because I know Katie was able to get up there, but she's a monk, so she's fast as shit. Am I able to get up to the deck with my movement? Is there like a ladder or something?
Still their turn. This was an attack of opportunity.
Oh, okay, that's right. Never mind, sorry.
So one's grappled. The other one isn't. Got stabbed with your dagger.
And fell prone?
I think that was flavor text of the
No, that was the
chest
dead
thing.
one. The first one you guys all attacked, got killed and fell back into the room dead. And
I
there
think
were
the
2
thud
that
was
were
the
in the
chest
room with the
hitting the back.
chest.
Okay. Sorry.
And this one looks at the other one and continues moving to the railing and jumps.
Does he leave the chest?
Yes.
And he was bleh. Words, apparently.
And
Basically.
as he does that, the one that you're currently grappling also drops the chest.
Abby knows nothing about it, but where's the baby dragon?
It was on. We'll say it's on the one that the guy jumped off.
Okay.
Aw, I wanted the baby
It
dragon.
went to take off and it flew. Went with him.
Probably a familiar. Probably not going to.
Katie yells at Josul, "Hey, you got another fish in the water to go take care of."
He
Fish out of water.
salutes and it looks like he's probably going to jump off deck.
Climb up. What the hell is going on?
You see,
Nothing important.
I'll say it was most your move. It was 20 feet of your move to get up there and then see the scene.
Okay, so there's already the guy in the drink, and I can't get to him.
You see a dead lizard guy, a not dead lizard guy, and you just saw a third one jumping off into the water.
Katie, should I blast him?
I hold him so that he's facing you. I'm like, sure.
Okay, he needs a dex save. I'm doing Sacred Flame, because I'm trying to save my last spell slot for healing.
He's hissing very angrily.
What does he say?
And he's saying stuff that's pretty much like, curse you for allying with the shark. Our people will make sure that you shall bathe in your own blood instead of ours, as you shoot that.
I can't understand you, my man. I'm sorry. I don't speak Draconic or Lizard folk.
I'm just
Yeah.
going to
For
smile
you,
and
it's
not
like
even...
very angry Komodo dragon hissing.
And I'm not even going to worry about the translation.
6 damage to him, or none if he succeeds the save.
Oh, what was the save? Sorry.
It's a dex save, DC 13.
Oh, he's grappled.
And it doesn't technically make you less.
Oh, he's still failing.
Okay,
he takes
so
that.
6 damage then.
Takes
6
that.
radiant damage.
He's still up.
Yeah, cool. All right, that's all I got.
No, that's the first time he's been hit. So yeah, he's definitely still up.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, and then I'm gonna start moving toward the edge of the water where I see everybody else is looking.
Okay, you move your last 5 feet.
I like 5 feet, yeah.
Yeah. And then Josul dives into the water, and he's gonna go give chase. Let's see. He had to spend most of his movement to jump into the water, so on this turn, he won't really be able to swim.
How does that work though? Because like the second he hits the water, his movement increases from 15 to 30.
40.
Yeah, but I was just gonna say his full move was getting up onto the railing and jumping in.
Oh, okay.
Is what I was gonna go with.
He's still far faster than them though.
If I wanted to be real rules lawyer, he would have to spend his action on an athletics check to jump off the railing. I'm just seeing what he has. He would try a ranged attack or not. Blake likes his trident. So he's gonna get his trident out and he's gonna throw it at the guy. And he misses.
Oh, boo.
And that is Katie's turn next.
Well, I'm holding on to this lizard.
Mm-hmm. You can still use half your movement while grappling.
Yeah, I could, but does he seem like he's gonna stay agitated? He doesn't seem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Katie's gonna clock him on the head and see if it shakes anything loose. A 14 to hit him on the head.
You have advantage.
Oh, okay.
Actually, no, that does not give you advantage.
Yeah, no.
It still hits because he doesn't have a shield. That's right.
Okay. So 6 points of bludgeoning damage to the side of his head.
Okay. Still
up. Yeah, I'll use my martial arts secondary attack on him. That's only going to be a 7 to hit, though.
Nope.
All right.
Axel. You're currently muted.
Remind me who it was that went in the water.
Josul. And one of the lizard folk.
Okay. With or without the chest?
Without.
The chest is on the deck.
It's both of them have let go of it.
The little tiny dragon, though, I think is flying over the water.
Yep.
Technically, I don't think your ranged weapon has disadvantage shooting into the water.
No, it's only got 150 foot disadvantage. So.
Well, it's with ranged weapons.
So
with ranged weapons underwater, you can only throw out to the first increment. You can't do the longer range.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Does the lizard folk on the deck still look like a problem?
Katie's currently grappling it, and it took a bit of damage. It's still grappled. It's strangling. It's like it still wants to definitely get out.
It's struggling. Okay. This dragon thing that's like the size of a whatever.
It's a little purple dragon. So what you couldn't tell from this distance, but that's what you could barely make out when it flew off.
It's kind of. Is it cute or does it look evil? Like, does it look like a nice kind of dragon or does it look like a nasty kind of dragon, even if it's small?
It looked neutral.
Sure. Okay, that works.
It didn't. It did not look menacing, but it did not look humble. Yeah, it didn't look cute.
He's just gonna heave a heavy sigh and put another longbow arrow through the other lizard folk that's not in the water. So, trying to aim for the one that's being grappled right now.
All right.
Don't crit or you'll kill.
We don't get advantage for that, do we?
No. If he was restrained, you would.
Oh well, that's fine. It's still a plus 4. So 17 to hit.
That hits.
Cool. Come on, Ramiel, don't let me down. Yay, 8 damage.
You're non-lethally shooting the arrow.
Well, sure. I'm shooting to wound, not to kill. I want to know what these guys are about.
Yeah, you're not aiming for a vital spot.
No.
So you shoot him into the shoulder.
Sure.
Still moving. Still thrashing. Looks really beat up. Yep.
And with, I guess, the rest of my action, I'm gonna just, I can't do anything else, so I'm just gonna keep trying to tend the rudder and make sure we don't get too far off course while we're doing this.
Sekald. The lizard folk starts to cough up blood a little bit, and you hear it say, Semonaya curses you all.
That's a rather personal insult.
Of course, it's looking straight at you when it says it.
Oh, of course. Yeah, I'm gonna stab him in the face.
Okay. As you move up, when he was coughing up blood, he spits, and he has like spit and blood into your face.
Can I like dex save to dodge it?
Sure.
Okay.
And actually, how about I roll it?
Okay, go for it.
He misses. Don't worry.
Okie dokie.
It just hits the ground in front of you.
Like your dice. You roll. Dirty 20?
Yeah, that hits. This is a lethal dagger stab? To the gut?
To the face.
Okay. How much damage?
4. 2 on the die, 2 on the.
You slice him through here, as it does like the smile cut, and the jaw just dislocates, and the tongue has been cut in half, and it's bleeding out. His eyes seem to glass over as it bleeds out dead.
Ah,
Ew.
you gave him a Glasgow smile.
Well, that's what he gets for the insult.
Being a Sahuagin, give me a wisdom saving throw. As
Ooh.
blood splashes all over you.
Ew.
I'm sorry, say that again? I couldn't hear over the grotesque sounds.
As fresh blood splashes all over you.
Ooh, lovely.
With its intoxicating smell.
Oh, shit.
You just realized, okay.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have a problem with it, but I've got a problem with it.
Hence the ew.
Luckily, it's a 19 on the dice, a 22.
You
for
resist
wisdom.
taking a bite. Well, I shouldn't even say taking a bite. You resist just going at this lizard folk and tearing it to shreds, consuming it.
Can I willfully fail that save?
Do you want to?
I'm
You
thinking
know that
about
this
it.
is your Sahuagin blood frenzy, something sharks also have.
Right. Oh, yeah, right. No. I will avoid that because that could be a problem for the group.
Yeah, it's not rage, it's a frenzy.
Right. So, yeah, I will resist that since I saved.
Okay.
I think Katie sees like the expressions changing on Sekald's face and is like, no.
Like, as the blood just, like, hits him on the face and he's giving that soulless shark stare.
Like
You
she's
swear
ready.
you can see, like, the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure purple menacing
Yep.
here.
She's ready if he lunges to just toss the body in like go.
No,
Are we still on initiative?
Since we're still giving chase to that guy in the water, I'll say yeah.
Okay.
So that's Sekald's turn.
actually,
Yes?
can I use a bonus action to use the cantrip? It is a cantrip, Prestidigitation.
I don't believe it's a bonus action, though.
It's
No.
not.
It is not. I apologize. Continue.
Yeah, which... I think there's, like, one cantrip that's bonus action.
Yeah, I probably don't have it.
Just the main time I see people use the spell for bonus action is Healing Word. That's, like, the only time everyone uses.
Healing word, sacred weapon. I think that's it that I know of.
Those are the most popular.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Magic Stone and Shillelagh are the only
Yeah.
bonus action cantrips.
I cast Shillelagh. Sorry, that's more of a
Shillelagh is
joke.
actually a pretty baller cantrip.
Yeah. It's more of a Blake joke. He likes to pretend like all druids are Irish and they're just like, hi. Shillelagh. Enemy's turn. Lizard folk swims. Swims off. Towards the land. Yeah, that's their turn. Abby's turn.
I run to the edge of the boat. Do I see anything?
You can clearly see almost looks like an alligator through the water.
How far?
But I can't
30
tell.
feet 30 feet from the boat.
You have a target.
Thing is, I don't know if I can tell what. I don't have dark vision. I can't tell whether it's him or if it's Josul.
Oh yeah, it
Yeah, it
dashed.
looks like an alligator.
It dashed, so 60 feet.
Yeah, but Josul can dash as well.
Oh
This is a
yeah,
road.
Josul
But
would be able to move
I
faster.
can't. That's the thing, because I don't have dark vision. I can't tell which one it is. Abby wouldn't risk hitting
What's your-
Josul.
What's your intelligence score?
16.
I'll let you roll a perception check if you still want to attack.
Sure.
I was going to say,
See if I can tell which one is which.
Mm-hmm.
or if you're smart enough to figure out that Josul would go under the water, not swim on the top like a crocodile that can't breathe underwater.
Lizard folk can hold their breath for a really long time, though.
What'd you get?
But Marrow don't swim that way.
I
It's the
don't know. She can't be certain, and she's not going to risk it unless she knows for sure, because she's a healer. That's a 17.
With the 17, you're pretty sure that this is the lizard folk.
I'm going to risk it. I'm going to Sacred Flame him. 60-foot range. He needs a dex save.
Yeah, he's just in range.
Yeah, he's just at the end of it.
He got 18 on the dice.
Oh.
As he dives
I mean,
into
like,
the
that's
water.
just where he is. Light fades.
Well, he starts to dive into the water, I should say.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Josul's turn. Well, he lost his trident. Whoops. He moves 40 feet in the water. So he's now 20 feet away from it. You know what?
I'm sorry. I just realized I have a sling that has 120-foot range.
Holy crap.
Yeah. Now it's a second range increment.
Yeah, but you skip a stone to kill him or something? That'd be
Yeah,
nuts.
I could. I'm not going to because my to hit with it is ass. But
You pull some biblical story shit where, you know, you're like a halfling, so everyone's like twice your size, and you got your sling.
that's what magic stone is, basically.
Yeah. I've been wanting to do that. Do a halfling with magic stone and only using a sling. That'd be fun. Be called like Stone. Like the last name would be like Stone Skipper. All right. Josul would take the dash so he can move up ahead and tries to block the way. Obviously, wouldn't be able to fully block it. It could just swim around because 3-dimensional being in the water. But it definitely makes his presence known that he can move faster than it. And that will be Paul's turn as we go to Kade.
All right. So
Plop as you drop the dead body, no actions.
yeah, I just kind of take a quick look at his face, like, ugh,
Blood's
Yeah.
still like, because that's like a main artery in the tongue. So it's just blood.
You're freaking out. You're freaking out, Cat, there for a second.
I'll drop him, and I look out, but I guess at this point, just Soul and this lizard person are past my vision. I look at the chest.
Okay, wait, let me see if they have a description for it. No, it's just a chest. It looks like it could use a key. Square chest.
Can I inspect the chest to see if I think they have any kind of traps on it?
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
Oh boy. All right. How's a dirty 20?
A dirty 20, it seems like it is trapped.
Ooh, I back away from the chest. It's like, that thing's got a trap on it.
You can just barely make out as you can, like, peek into the keyhole and you just open it at just the right way, ever so slightly, to see on the inside of the lid, upside down, is a tiny little hand crossbow with, like, a already loaded dart that looks like it will fire. You would need to succeed a dexterity saving throw to disarm it.
Yeah, nope. I leave that for more experienced hands to deal with that. I'm just gonna poke my head in the door that the lizard people came out of.
Okay. A distinct odor around the room reminds you of a marsh or a swamp. Not fetid, not oppressive, but it's certainly noticeable. In the center area is a wood table bolted to the deck. On the table sits a silver jug half full of red liquid. You're pretty sure it's wine, not blood. I'll just say that straight up.
Damn it.
With it are 3 pewter mugs. Around the table sit 3 upright wooden chairs, and an unlit hooded lantern hangs from the ceiling above. In the gloom,
Yes, another lantern.
I do it. In the gloom, you can see 3 hammocks. One on each end of the cabin, flung back into the bulkhead and one of the ship's ribs. The 3 hanging across the corner of the cabin. From the next door aloft the central bulkhead. There's three hammocks. They go overly specific on where they're at. There would have been a small chest underneath one of the hammocks.
All right. I'm in that doorway, just sort of looking around. That's my turn.
Underneath 2 of the hammocks, you see very distinctly lizard folk weapons.
Gotcha.
Alright, so that's Kade's turn then. As we go to... Never changed the initiative, and I still can't remember. Yeah,
So it was after Katie was me.
Yep.
Okay,
Just had a question. How fast can the ship follow them? Or are we even facing in the correct direction?
You would need to rotate it. And...
We're sailing. I made course for the shore though, so we should be sailing in the same direction as the lizard folk is actually.
Yeah, but it's unclear how much time you had to shift.
Actually,
because you went from park. You just got the anchor up, so it's going to take some time to get some momentum to turn.
How long between the time that Katie put the anchor up to the time the lizard folk came out?
Not even half a minute. Because, oh yeah, that's right. Josul was pulling the anchor up, but he didn't get to latch it in time before he went over and threw the harpoon, so the anchor went right back down.
Oops.
All right, I'll suggest to one of the two on deck to throw the corpse of the lizard folk down in the hold as an example.
But you think, and I just want to double check the ship's speed. You're probably pretty sure you could outrun this lizard folk. Kneel boat.
Yeah, we just can't lose him. Is the thing that I'm worried
keep
about.
up. You could keep up. You could keep the same pace as this lizard folk.
Okay. Well, I'll need somebody to weigh anchor and somebody else to
I'll get the anchor because it's the only thing I can do. I can't reach
You
him.
can do the anchor, or you can take out the trash. Take a pick.
What trash?
Throw the corpse down in the hold with the other sailors so they know what to do.
You went from innocent baby lizard to fuck you, I'm the captain in like one episode. What happened?
The hat.
I have a hat. I have the sword.
Wisdom saving throw. You can't remove the hat. No, I'm kidding.
Look at me. I'm the captain now.
You actually probably do debate in your mind, I wonder what lizard folk taste like.
I mean, you're not wrong. We need to weigh anchor and we need to get underway.
Yep. Running that way on the turn. Yeah.
And as soon as we can, I will get the ship pointed back towards shore.
Okay.
Your action to sail until the anchor's up.
Give me.
I'll adjust the rudder so we can just take off once it lifts off.
You're proficient with water vehicles, right?
Yes, I am.
Give me an intelligence check with proficiency.
Okay.
And this will just be more of you being able to functionally command everybody to do everything right, and everyone does it at the same time. It's all
okay. Yeah.
Leadership role essentially.
Right. Sure. So that's gonna be 15.
Okay. Yeah. Everything's gonna. As long as all these commands that you're doing are going, then you would get the ship going within the next round or two, probably. The anchor won't be up all the way, but at least it won't be anchored.
I also have proficiency with navigator's tools, so I can also find our way in addition to being able to sail.
Mm-hmm. And that's Axel's.
Next up is Sekald, I think.
Yeah. Sekald, you were standing in a pool of blood.
Yep. I'm going to ignore that.
In the cold night, the steam is just emanating from the blood.
I get that. I'm going to ignore that for the moment. Do I need to roll another?
Yeah, you're almost like a vampire now. I think about it. Damn.
Thank you. Yes. Do I need to roll another wisdom save?
No. I just.
Okay. Then I'm going to kneel down at the chest and try to disarm it.
Hey, Dex. Okay.
Dex it is.
Wait, do you have thieves' tools?
Let me double check.
And or do you have proficiency with thieves' tools? Be my first question.
No.
Okay.
On both.
So it would be just a straight Dex modifier to your D20 roll.
Okay. Which is 17 on the die, so 19 total.
You disarmed the trap.
I want to crack it open and see what's inside.
Okay. You're starting to open it as your turn ends. And it is enemy's
turns.
This lizard folk is going to go straight. Blake wouldn't expect this. Josul wouldn't either. Lizard folk swims straight at him and tries to bite him. Oh, he hits. Oh my god. Yeah, okay. He gets 2 attacks, so shit. Alright. So, lizard folk attacked Josul. He got hurt. Got really. Wait, what's his health? Oh god, alright. Great. No, it's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Abby's turn.
I'm gonna run to the anchor and start pulling it up. She wants to send up a flare to warn the guys on the other boat, but I'm more focused on trying to get their guests, so I'm not gonna waste an action on it.
A flare?
my signal to the guys in the boat from the town guard was that I was going to use Sacred Flame to when it was safe for them to come back to the ship.
Which you did.
No, I sent it out on the other side of the ship where this guy ran away to, and it went into the water, not up. Chances are they're not going to see it.
I was gonna say is I bet you they half
But-
would expect it was the wrong signal anyway.
Well, either way, I don't know. She's not going to waste an action on it though, so she's just going to go and get the anchor up because I know we got to get chase after Josul on this thing.
Since you're in a hurry and you're probably trying to crank it as hard as you can, give me a strength check.
Sure. Don't roll garbage. You rolled garbage. Why? Why? Come on, be a 1 so I can re-roll you.
You called it out.
5.
Okay. It's more difficult than you thought.
I still have a 15, but
probably because the arm things are a little taller, like they're up at your head level. But you're doing pretty good for your size.
okay.
All right, so that's your turn. Soul's turn. Okay. Katie's turn. Sekald is opening the chest.
Oh yeah, is that dragon still out there floating around?
It's flying, yeah.
Can I see the dragon from where I'm
What's it
standing in the
doing?
doorway?
It seems to be following this guy. Well, it did at first, and then when the guy, the lizard guy, and then as he went into the water, it looked like it's still just beelining the same direction.
It's
How
like
far out
dragon
is it?
flying across the water.
It's really small. You need a perception check to try to spot it in the dark.
All right.
How far away is it though?
Pretty
Yeah, need a
far.
perception check to find it.
I'm pulling up its stats right now.
I
I
mean,
heard that part. I still want to know how far
yeah,
away
but
it
she
is.
doesn't know how far
Oh,
away it is if
jeez.
you can't see it.
Never mind. You don't see it. It's gone. It's long gone.
Yeah.
Oh.
It has
I
a
think-
fly speed of 16. It was dashing. So. Bye-bye.
I think at this point, Katie looks around, notices Josul is not back, and is going to leap into the water and use a dash action to go 80 feet after Josul and the lizard person who went in the water.
Okay, as you do that, you see just, well, you can barely make out, just because it's darker than the rest of the water, just like cloud of blood.
Ooh. I go toward that?
Yep. That's like, that was your 80 feet dash.
Okay.
You just got to it at the end of your turn.
Yikes. I'm nervous. Okay, thanks. It's my turn.
A lot of blood this episode. Wow. My brain is like that meme where it's like
It's
your
a
last
Axe's turn.
the last two brain cells, and they're whatever.
And they're dying of
Axel's-
loneliness.
Yeah. So Axel, you don't need to do anything in your turn. You're commanding the ship essentially. The anchor's up. You're turning the boat towards that direction.
Uh-huh.
You got the sail in the right way and the wind. The boat is moving, so it's moved 60 feet.
Can I try just in case to make a perception check and see this little bastard?
Yes.
Okay, so maybe what does a 23 get me?
23.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the wakes of Kade 20 feet ahead of the ship.
Okay, but I can't. I don't have any idea where that dragon got to.
You're way up high above, at the back of the boat, looking towards the front of the boat, at night with no light.
That's fair,
Yeah. Nighttime boat stuff's scary.
right?
Yeah.
Better not have dark vision.
So that's your turn.
Or even
Accidentally, like the boat's 60 feet closer to that it's going in the direction that lizard folk is going. Now, the anchor's still being lifted up by Abby, though, not all the way up and locked in place.
Well, I'm gonna stay on the upper deck just in case anything else decides to pop out of a fucking hatch.
Okay. And you open the chest, and inside the chest you see a bunch of metal ingots. They seem to be of some kind of valuable metal. that these surface dwellers use. Stuff that they would use to make coins. Looks almost silvery. Not sure if it's silver or platinum or whatever one of those ones they mentioned.
Okay.
But it's ingots of it. Filled to the brim.
Damn. Okay. What would it be, a wisdom check to identify it as silver or platinum?
Give me an intelligence.
Intelligence. Okay.
Laughs the wizard.
Laughs and wizard. Yeah.
Pretty much. Of course, that's when the 20 comes out. 24.
You think this is the weird metal called electrum?
Wow. Okay, then. I will secure the
10 of these ingots.
Okay. How heavy are they?
It's filled up the chest, so it's pretty heavy. Each ingot is probably... Actually, no, with the chest weight, it would be fairly heavy. But each ingot's probably around 5 pounds.
Okay, so I could stick them all in my bag. Because I don't want to carry the chest around.
Yeah.
It'd take an action, but yeah.
I would say you could spend your full round taking these out of the chest and put them in your backpack.
How far away was that lizard folk?
Abby's like holding on to the anchor with all her weight. Just leave it! Find the stupid thing in the water first. It'll be there.
You say that as like the blood that was splattered on your
I'm
face
not gonna run away.
drips into the chest as you're leaning over it, and the blood's just hitting the ingots. Almost like as a very Hollywood poetic thing, it's just slow motion.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh yeah, just going with blood on it.
So the chest won't move from the normal rocking of the boat, correct?
Right. Actually, no, it would.
It would.
It's not fastened to the deck.
Close the lid. It's not gonna fall off the boat. We're not in heavy water. If anything, it'll just hit the railing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. In that case, yeah, I'll let that close. I'll use my movement.
What's your strength?
Straight up strength score or modifier?
Score.
12.
Okay. Using both your hands, you could just spend your turn with the chest closed and just scooting it back in the room and putting it somewhere it won't slide around too much, if you want.
I was thinking that, but I'm still curious as to how far out the lizard folk was.
You can't. You even with your dark vision, you can't see him.
Okay.
You're up on the deck, in the middle of the deck. You're not looking over the railing.
Okay. In that case, yeah, I will use my turn to secure it back in the room, close the door, make sure it's not going anywhere, and then go to help Abby with anchor.
Okay. Well, I'll just end initiative here. You guys are just... So you guys are moving up, and Kade, you move into the cloud of blood, and you see a very injured, unconscious...
You okay, Cat?
He's got a very big crocodile-like bite mark, like right here, and there's blood going, and there's like another one on his tail. They're both pretty bad.
I dig into my hip pouch and I draw out.
And he's just floating like a dead fish.
Yeah, I draw out the single potion of healing that is in my hip pouch, and just dump it in his mouth.
The potion? No, you wouldn't do this. You're underwater.
Oh shoot! Well, I'd swim him up before I do that.
Okay. Yeah. You okay? Up. Force feed it to him.
Yeah. 2d4 plus 2, right?
Yep.
That's 8 hit points.
Okay. He's back up. He has a total of 15 hit points, by the way.
He has less hit points than me?
Yes, he does.
Katie is just like patting his head.
And he's just like, that was a hell of a fight. Jeez.
Oh, Josul, no. You okay?
I am now, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, I will stay with him since the boat is on its way.
Abby's gonna secure the help Sekald secure the anchor, and then I'm running over to make sure that
The boat's pretty much like right there, and you guys could like just grab onto it and get back up. I'm not gonna have you guys roll to climb up. Yeah.
Josul, did you catch it?
Caught something.
Babe, get back up onto deck, and even with the potion, you can still just faintly see like these really big bite marks. And he just shakes his head.
Okay. 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 Everybody's who's hurt. I guess we can gather up. First, I'm gonna send the flare up with Sacred Flame to call the other boat over.
Okay. And on that, I think will be a good spot. We can take a little break.
Yay!
Yay!
So we're gonna take a little break as I set up the break screen right now, and we're back. Hey.
Hi, everybody.
All right. So you guys have control of the boat. Someone needs to stay up on top to keep it going in the right direction, you know. But everybody, including the person steering, can take a rest or something if they want.
Before we do, just to help in case shit happens, Abby's gonna use my preserved life, my
Cleric ability?
Mm-hmm.
yeah, the channel divinity, and all allies in 30 feet can gain a little bit of hit points. So I'm gonna give 5 to Josul because I know he's still really messed up.
Okay, he's at 13 out of 15.
Okay, and then 3 to Axel and 2 to me.
All right. Josul's at full health with the short rest. I rolled dice for him. But all right, so it would take maybe that hour to get back to Saltmarsh with the boat. Because there's nowhere
I'm gonna
else to
call
really.
that other little rowboat back though, and help them tie off the rowboat to the ship so that they can help us bring this thing in. Because I don't know how many people it takes to sail a ship back into port.
Okay, the 2 guards join you on the
Especially
boat now.
considering none of the rest of us, I think, have any experience on sailing ships except for Axel.
I know how to use navigating tools.
I'm gonna roll and see if the guards have experience.
I can actually do fairly well myself.
One of the guards does have sailing experience, so
Nice.
they can still help. You're currently muted.
So I use my second wind to get back 1d10 plus my fighter level of hit points instead of taking a short rest for it and using my hit die. I rolled a 1.
Nice.
Nice.
But it makes it a 3, and now I'm back to full.
It works. You gain
then-
second wind back after a short rest anyway, don't you?
Exactly.
Yeah, nice.
That's the other reason I used my divine channel divinity, because I get that
That's
after
good.
a short rest. And then I want to poke my head in the rest of these doors and look around.
I
Okay.
will.
The main thing Abby's looking for is a spell book.
Do you wait that hour, or are you doing this during the short rest? Because you wouldn't
I
get a
mean-
short rest. I can tell you that.
Katie would not take the short rest just to poke her head in, not to look for anything except to make sure nobody else is going to jump out and attack us.
Yeah,
I would forgo my short rest for that.
I'll do the same. The only thing I would get from it is my channel divinity back anyway,
Okay, the room the
and I can
lizard
sit down
guys.
for another 10 minutes.
The room the lizard guys came out of was room number 7 on that map I sent you.
Hmm.
There was a door on the opposite side of that room where that seems to go further in. You want to start?
Right behind Katie with Sacred Flame.
Hey.
If I see anything moving.
Room 6 or room 9, Scott?
Room 7 is where the lizard guys came from.
Mhm.
And they're moving further.
Yeah, we're going to
Okay.
work through those rooms and then come back and do the other side and then work our way through the whole.
Yeah, they're moving from room 7 through room 7 to
7,
room
5,
5.
4, 6. Okay, good.
Room 5. So, room 5. 2 coiled lengths of rope and 3 rolls of sailcloth line the deck alongside a large box. So if you burn the sail, hey, you got a spare sail.
Yay!
A wooden cask stands next to 6 lengths of wood planking. Set into the wooden rack fastened into the bulkhead of the door are 2 metal-headed hammers, 2 wood mallets, 2 saws, and an I can never pronounce this. Adze? A-D-Z-E?
Odds.
Odds, okay. There's an opening about 3 feet square, where the lower edge, there's about 7 feet above the deck into the other bulkhead. So essentially, this is like the storeroom for extra repairs on the ship.
Nice.
And poke my head in the box and
There's another door that leads further into room 4.
We'll continue very carefully, listening if we need to. If you want me to roll any perceptions or anything, just let me know.
Okay. From iron hooks set into the ceiling hang 3 long strings of sausages, a large ham, and a hunk of meat. Against the hull are 3 sacks. Set against the bulkhead beside the door is a cask and a chromatic jar. Against the bulkhead is a set of large and small casks and another jar. And the opening, blah, blah, blah. There's food. There's a bunch of food.
We're going to feast. Yeah.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
The meat is salted.
when we're done.
And the sacks contain dried beans. And there's a bunch of flour, salt, and ale in here. Oh, and honey and olive oil in the jars.
Ooh.
Wow. Big pimpin'.
Katie, if the jar isn't too big, Katie would like pilfer a jar of honey.
They're relatively fresh.
She's 1 jar of honey.
Oh, no.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
You got a jar of honey.
Yay. You don't know how happy this makes Katie.
Oh, bother. Anyway.
Yeah, we're taking the rest.
And then there's another door. You just go to room 6. As you're just keep making left turns.
Yeah.
Room 6. It's the ship's galley. A crude metal stove, not lit, leans against the hull. There's a adjusted metal chimney that can be placed through a vent hole when opened. Next to the stove is an open metal bin containing sticks of wood kindling. And beside it is a large wooden table bolted firmly to the deck with a thick top crisscrossed with score marks. The table has a large drawer. Essentially, this is the kitchen. Hanging from the hooks are frying pans, saucepans, skillets, etc.
Ah, good. You found the galley.
There's a drawer, and it has a butcher's knife, saws, choppers, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And then you end up back outside onto the main deck. And there is a door that leads downstairs.
Should we... Let's go across the way and go in there.
Yeah, I'm more interested in the captain's quarters.
The captain's quarters. You haven't run into it yet, and you're not sure if going downstairs will be the captain's quarters. It goes to room 10.
I would assume it's across the deck.
Yeah, we're going to cross to rooms 8 and then 9, I think.
Okay, which one's
under
first?
the aft castle?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Room 9 or room 8?
8's my favorite number, so I'm going for 8.
Okay.
Sounds like a good
This appears to be one of the master cabins. The furnishings and fittings are of good quality, and the place is tidy. A small bunk made up with bed linen has its head against the bulkhead, running across the center line of the ship. A polished wood table stands at the center of the room, bolted to the deck. On the table, a silver bowl containing an assortment of fruit, a silver carafe, C-A-R-A-F-E,
Carafe. Like
Carafe.
a coffee carafe.
half filled with a light red liquid in a silver goblet. That also wine, not blood. Set aside to the table are 2 upright wooden chairs and a padded leather chair. On the deck towards the stern is a wooden brass-bound chest. Beside it is a pair of highly polished black leather boots. From the center of the ceiling, over the table, hangs an unlit hood lantern.
I'm gonna start pulling the chest out towards Josul.
Was it bolted?
No, I'm gonna leave it where it is.
Yeah,
and
we'll come
go
back.
for Josul.
Yeah,
If there's a trap on it, I'll untrigger it by moving it.
Yeah, we'll keep we're just making sure right now nobody's here. We'll come back for all the treasure. It's ours now anyway.
Abby is gonna steal a piece of fruit out of the bowl, though.
Okay. It's relatively fresh. Maybe a bruise or 2 on it.
Seeing Abby do it, Katie takes a piece of fruit.
It's okay. It tastes like fruit that's been sitting there for a week or maybe.
Even better with the honey on it.
I'm already pulling the honey out of the thing and opening it to dip it in.
No, it's best if you grill it. We'll wait until we get back. I'm just imagining you're like opening doors and licking honey off your finger. Like, hey, any enemies?
Meanwhile,
No,
Axel's steering and stuff.
Mhm.
And your
Have you
innate curiosity for foods that you've never had before. You can just, with your keen smell, you can smell the honey and all that
Oh yeah,
right below
you can
you.
probably definitely smell honey.
Have you guys seen the movie Christopher Robin with Ewan McGregor?
Not the new one.
Robin.
Winnie the Pooh wanders around and gets honey everywhere.
Of course he does.
I want to see that movie. It looks adorable.
Mm-hmm.
We just watched Detective Pikachu today and
Also,
watched half of Hellboy.
Detective Pikachu's also on the list. But okay, so that's everything in that room. If you're not going to open up that chest, you go over to room 9 then, right?
Yes.
As they're moving over to room 9, actually, you just can't help but notice that Katie has a bunch of fruit and honey, and she's just nomming on it on their way to the other room.
Good up.
What did you get out of that?
I found that in there.
Here, I'll go back and throw him one.
Eh. Obrigado.
We'll say it's a peach. Peachy.
What kind of a...
I close my honey jar and I toss the honey jar up to Axel. Try with that.
What kind of weird land fruit is this?
It's good.
It smells
What
really
is-
sweet, and it's kind of fuzzy.
What is this sticky stuff?
Honey.
Just eat it. It's sweet.
Yeah.
Axel,
Skitters don't like honey. No.
I was going to say Axel only likes Monster.
Yeah, Axel is not about the sweet life.
I'll
He wants
hold
some
my hand up
fucking.
for the honey.
Yeah, you can have it. You find any fish or meat or something? You can let me know.
Salted beef that way.
Ah.
Call, do you join them on their little venture through the ship, or what are you doing?
No, I'm having to take the full rest.
Okay, where are you taking the full rest? Do you go into the room the lizard guys were in and just sit in the hammock or something?
Yep, swinging in the hammock.
Okay.
Oh, you
I
put your
just-
spell slot back.
I just want to know
Stinks like lizards in there.
I just
That
want
was
to
the
know where
point.
you're at, so you're not left out or anything. You're not just
Right, no.
You're not like Skyrim where you just hit the wait button and you're just standing in the open for like hours.
AFK.
I've seen that, and no, I'm happily swinging in the hammock, running over books, thinking about a certain captain, all that kind of good stuff.
You feel a lump in your pocket and you remember, oh yeah, I have that stone, the Philosopher's Stone.
Yes, I do.
But all right, so that's what you're doing during your long rest.
I'm sorry. If you were trying to hint at something for me to be doing, you've got to be a lot more obvious.
No. I was just making sure you remember you have it.
Oh, yeah.
Captain's cabin is room 9.
Yay.
Yay.
The
Out
cabin
of
is
character, I
clean.
just
Oh, go
I just
ahead.
wanted to point out that what we did effectively to this ship actually has a term. This is called a cutting out boarding, where we go at night in small boats against an anchored, unsuspecting target. That is literally called a cutting out action. That's a thing.
Nice.
So good job, team. Back in character.
Especially because I'm not entirely certain we planned this. It was just like, we'll go at night because they won't see us.
What's Axel's
That was it.
background?
That was the extent of our planning.
Which
Axel's back as sailor.
Okay, yeah, then you probably are just you show your sailorness and you're just like, good job, everybody. Captain's cabin, clean. Kind of like the other one. There's a chest in this room as well.
Make a note. Chest in this room.
There's a writing desk here as well.
Ooh.
I'm going to look on the desk and see if there's any writing.
I'm gonna holler down and ask them to check for a log.
Captain's log.
Yeah.
Dark.
Very same.
Of the trays on the desk, you see that there is a container, and it's filled with fine sand. Another one of these trays contains bills and receipts of various items of marine supply. The last contains several letters of personal and intimate nature from 3 different women from 3 different port cities.
Wow.
Nice.
All
He
of
was
them,
keeping busy.
each of whom is under the misappreciation that she is Mrs. Sir Gerald Snake Eyes. Snake Eyes is in quotes. Almost like that's his
I'm
nickname.
poking the sand. Like, what is the purpose of the sand?
Okay, wrong campaign, but Rolk absolutely has a song for this.
He's a bard. He's probably heard stories about it.
Do I have any idea what the fuck the purpose of the sand is?
Give me like insight, I guess.
Can I assist to give her advantage?
Sure. As you
All
both just pull the thanker pose at the sand.
Oh, thank God for advantage, because that made a 12 into a 19. So that's a 22.
Your best guess is he's a sailor. Doesn't get on land very often. Maybe it's the beach from his homeland or something.
Oh. I feel bad that we totally killed him.
No, he's unconscious over there.
Remember? Oh, yeah.
There's no cursed heart inside it, and he's not like running around with a jar of dirt or anything.
That's good.
Do I find a log for like what's on the ship? Supply log.
Yeah, there's a document that is a request from. Give me just a moment.
Are they the dumb sort of criminals that write down their criminal enterprise?
The last document he has is for a trade of goods with a signature in the form of a pictograph that shows a lizard with a forked tongue extended. And that is the signature on this document for goods to be traded. Purposely very vague. Doesn't give you what the items are.
Okay.
I think they were trading the lizardmen for money.
I think they were trading with the lizardmen.
Oh.
This is the signature of a lizard folk.
Wow, there's a
and
lot
if
stuff.
if the lizard folk were supposed to be the cargo, they were living in the lap of luxury, because I think their quarters were better than the crewmen's quarters downstairs. Because didn't they actually have like beds rather than hammocks?
The lizardmen had hammocks.
Oh, they had hammocks, but they had like a separate room.
That's the one that Sekald's swinging in from right now.
Yeah.
You haven't seen the crew's quarters.
That's right. We haven't been down
to
to
the
very
cargo
bottom
hold,
deck.
but that's it.
Yeah.
This desk has a lot of stuff in it. The drawers are locked. We'll just say Josul comes over with his thieves' tools and he does the check and he unlocks them for you. Oh, never mind. You go over to the captain. Hey, in his belt pouch, there's keys. And the keys open the drawers.
Anything else on the captain's corpse besides that?
He's not dead yet.
Oh.
Conscious body.
You got him tied up to the mast or something with the other guys.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What about the did we retrieve the body of that mage?
He has pirate captain outfit.
Nice.
Ooh,
And
Axel.
And a hand crossbow and 19 bolts left.
Ooh, a hand crossbow is expensive.
Oh, and that sword you took, which is a longsword.
Hand crossbows are like 50 gold, I think.
Well, I already have a longbow, so whoever wants the. And I got the hat, so.
Yeah, like a fancy pirate captain coat. First drawer that is unlocked contains 2 potions of healing.
Yay!
And a dose of antitoxin. And a key.
Ooh.
What the key is for? Who knows?
I'm gonna hand one of the potions to Kade.
Oh, thank you.
I'll say Josul's just following along with you to pick any locks if you need it.
He catches up as we search the room.
He's
Finally, after we spent 10 minutes debating on what the meaning of the sand is.
He's what's his name? The synth in Fallout 4. That's the detective, because he can pick locks. Like certain NPCs in that game, they have like a certain skill that you have them do it instead of you. Anyway, so that was the first drawer. Like I said, there's a lot of things with this desk. The second drawer that he unlocks has 7 maps of various sea and coastal localities prepared by professional cartographers.
Katie looks at those and just twirls a little bit because she's a navigator.
7 maps of various sea and coastal local areas. They're very professionally made, but underneath those is another map crudely drawn. This map seems to indicate some kind of rendezvous point.
I wonder if that's where he was meeting the lizard folk.
Sorry to interrupt real quick. Scotty. Nick. The synth's name
Nick
was
Valentine, that's right.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Still my favorite follower in any Fallout game.
He's sassy, so
He's a noir detective. He smokes, but he's a robot. He doesn't need to smoke. It's great.
he doesn't need the hat or the overcoat, but he still wears them.
Oh yeah. And if you have the mysterious stranger show up, he's actually on a case trying to figure out who the mysterious stranger is.
Oh shit! I
Yeah.
never ran into
Yeah,
that.
secret dialogue. So if you're in VATS and he shows up, after he disappears, he's like, "There he was again. Darn, I just missed him."
Oh, I've got to do that now.
Yeah, he's got documents in his office and everything about it. Anyway, so back on topic. You guys' second drawer was the maps, and there's the crudely marked map. The location that is marked on there is of marshes 10 miles southwest of Saltmarsh.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and a bearskin rug in here that seems to be hiding a hatch in the floor.
Ooh.
Sorry,
Open up the hatch.
that was a page hitting the microphone in case that made a noise.
Katie rolls up the maps and shoves them in her bag, like she's ecstatic over maps.
There's like map tubes. Put them in.
I will put them in map tubes.
At least the professionally drawn ones. So there's 7.
Mm-hmm.
Axel would also like to get a look at those later.
We will look at those later.
I mean, you have those, and you have that book that measures the tides and stuff. You guys literally have all the information you could ever need.
Abby's probably piling all this stuff into like a pile on one of the beds and just gonna bundle it up in a sheet and carry it back up to the deck later. Because I imagine Axel's probably kind of a little tied to the.
Yeah.
Yeah, until I can find someone to relieve me, I'm gonna have to continue to navigate. So
I'm just making sure there isn't anything else. This is the desk, by the way. This isn't the treasure chest.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's everything besides the chest.
Cool.
A lot.
Abby's gonna try the key into the chest. The chest that was in this room.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, Abby, you know better than to open things.
I don't know. This is literally my thing. Yeah, I know this. Oh, butternut squash. I'm terrible at dex saves.
I swear, if there are bugs in this thing. Oh no.
I'm so mad at myself. I am so mad at myself. I still did not roll a 1. However, my ultimate score is a 1.
Oh my god.
This chest,
I rolled a 2.
This chest looks just like the chest that the lizard folk had.
Oh, crossbow bolt.
But as you go to open it, blades, scythe blades
10 seconds, microwave.
shoot out from the bottom, and they cut you as you take 6 slashing damage.
Ow!
Ow.
I pull Abby away.
Ow!
Also, the key didn't work.
Ow!
When you tried to turn it, it didn't budge, and the trap activated.
Abby, what were you doing?
I tried to open a chest. I figured it was in his office the key would work.
Oh, this chest is...
So do you want to make the chest not stab me anymore? I literally, that's like almost half my hit points. That hurt a lot.
I poured her a glass of wine.
Yes. Abby's gonna go moodily sit on the bed while Josul does his thing.
Sol pats your shoulder, and as he tries to disarm it, it activates.
Oh, God.
He's healed though.
And he takes 9 slashing damage.
Ow, fuck.
Ooh.
Alright, guess I am taking that short rest.
As he's down to 5 hit points.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't
Or 6, sorry.
things. Remember, we were going to just figure out there was no more danger.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Oh, you found some.
I look at, like, do the blades, they go back in after he does it, right?
Oh, yeah.
I don't
They
touch
seem
anything.
to be 2 scythe-like blades, and they just go like, shink, and rotate back in. Really
I look
fast.
at where they came out, and I go and look at the wounds on Josul and on Abby, and I'm like,
There.
that looks like it hurt.
When you definitely saw them fairly well when Josul tried to
I'm gonna
disarm.
blow my because I know he's hurting more than me. I'm gonna blow my last spell slot and heal Josul some more.
You know, it's inevitable if you interact with the front of the chest to not be within range of it. You could
I
still do
kind
a
of
deck
want to
save.
just let Sekald blow it up with Ice Knife, but I'm afraid that there are more potions in there and then they'll break.
You notice that the chest is really heavy.
Oh, shit nuggets.
Do I think that if I stood behind it and tried to open it from behind, that I wouldn't be in range of the weapons?
What are you trying to open it with?
That's a good question.
Because if you're standing behind it and you're just reaching over top of it to go with the front, you're still gonna... The part of you that's opening it will be affected.
Yeah, I'm going to leave it for now because, we're not on a real timetable with this opening of the chest thing.
No. By the way, I'm pretty sure Josul is full hit points because I just healed him for 14.
He explodes into rainbows. Just kidding.
I rolled max. So, yeah. That was a good use of my last spell slot.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, cool.
Didn't you say that there was like some construction tools and like hammers and things in the front?
Yeah, that was on the other side. Yeah.
Right. Okay, just making sure I remember hearing that.
We
So
could
what-
nail the thing up. But either way, no, you're right. Let's go check the rest of this place.
Yeah, we might find other interesting things, and we don't want to be dead before we find them.
There is
Actually,
that trap door underneath the bear rug.
Can I inspect the trap door and see if it looks like it's safe and maybe unlocked?
Yeah, investigation check.
Okay.
I'm gonna help.
I got a
point out things from the safety of the bed.
16.
16, no traps that you can find.
Do I see a keyhole?
Nope. No lock or anything. You can just open it. There's like the ring thing.
I will open the trap door.
As you open it, you can see down below appears to be another cabin.
Ooh,
As stairs just go down there. No trap or
I
anything.
will go down into the cabin below.
All right. As you do that, you go to, I think, room 13.
That actually looks like
Or
it came
12.
down. Those
Yeah.
came down from the stairs from the main deck entryway, not from the aft castle down from 9 or 8.
Oh.
From
You had to go
room-
back in the main deck and then go down the stairs.
The
Well,
hold
no.
still
Room
has-
9, there was a hidden hatch, and it
Trap
goes
door.
down.
Oh, yeah, that's
It's not on the map anywhere then.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
It goes down into
door.
room 13.
Cool.
Secret door, secret door.
This cabin
It's secret.
occupies half the stern section of this deck, with one bulkhead running along the center line of the ship. Along this bulkhead, leading up in the direction of the bow, is an enclosed companionway. At its foot, a door at the central bulkhead leads to other parts of the stern. One door hangs a dark blue cloak. A single bunk, a bed linen heaped in a pile, is set against the hull. At its foot is a brass-bound wooden sea chest, its lid closed. Under the bunk is a brass box, also closed. At the center of this cabin, a plain wooden table is bolted to the deck. On it are two books, one open and propped against the other. Beside the table is a wooden chair. Hanging from the ceiling over the table is an unlit hooded lantern. That's 4 unlit hooded lanterns so far, by the way.
I have 6 lanterns
Since
now.
apparently you're
What you gonna do with
tabaxi.
6 lanterns? Where are you storing 6 lanterns?
They're just hanging off of me.
You're like a tabaxi, because tabaxi get that like random curiosity where like they'll... I think one of the ones on the random table is like candles. So imagine just a tabaxi being like, ooh, candle.
I see the books and I'm immediately gonna go skim them and see what they are.
One says Principles of Navigation by Doug Korma, and that's the one that's open.
What about the one that's closed?
The other one, underneath it, is Legal Distinctions and Letters of Marik by Tazar. T-A-Z-A-A-R.
Come again? Say that? What was the title now?
Legal Distinctions and Letters of Mark.
Yes.
M-A-R-Q-E.
Yes.
Okay.
This is that good seafaring shit. We like this.
Yeah, like I said, this adventure, books. I like the titles of the books.
Oh, I don't see any spell books though.
Letters of Mark is what we need if we're going to sail and be
And
privateers
You
and not
mentioned
get...
that one guy was casting spells. I'm gonna pick up the box and start.
Abby,
I'm not opening it.
it could still explode.
Fine, I'll leave it.
The box is locked. There's a keyhole in it.
We're gonna go check the rest of this place.
I mean, if you check it first, I mean, it's safer, but you just keep picking things up.
I know. I assumed we had the key. I figured that the key would disable any trap.
Abby, I have an honest question I need to ask you. How have you lived this long?
I don't usually. I mean, I'm lucky, usually.
I haven't seen it yet.
I know. I haven't rolled any fucking ones yet.
I'm waiting.
Just 2s and 3s.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no. That's a scary noise.
I totally forgot NPC completely and utterly. So I'll make it we'll reverse time a little bit. You should have seen this guy on the deck of the ship before you guys even fought. But I'm just gonna have him be here instead. Because I forgot about him. When you opened the bear rug and you opened up the man trap, you see on the bed a guy sleeping.
Oh.
Huddled up almost.
Prepare a sacred flame while Kade prepares to knock this dude out.
Huddled up in the blanket, sucking his thumb in a fetal position.
Since I bounded into the room first, I'm going to bound down the stairs like I did, but I'm going to jump onto the edge of the bed and sit and be like, "Good morning, sleepyhead." Hi.
And he would have fell off the bed, but you're on the side that he would have fell off of, so he just hits the wall on the opposite side.
Hey, it's evening, but good morning.
He was screaming as you're saying that, as he as a fish person just showed up right in front of his face inside the cabin. And his arm reached in between the wall and the bed, and he pulls out a longsword and he swings it at you.
Oh, boo.
I was holding Sacred Flame, but...
Go ahead. He also got a nat 1 on his first attack.
Well, he needs a dex save.
Okay. What's the DC?
13.
Okay, you got 16.
So he swung at me?
Twice. First time was a nat 1, and what's your AC?
Why do they always swing?
What's Katie's armor?
That's a really good question. I haven't been hit yet tonight, so let's find out. I'm gonna go click on this paper over here.
I know he missed. I just want to make sure.
It's a 15.
Okay, you got it. You got a 10 total. So.
Okay.
What about that nat 1 fail?
Yeah, I'm rolling it. That was a roll right there. If he wasn't already prone, he falls prone. So he's still prone.
He just gets himself tied up in the sheet.
Wait, he's
prone. Hold on. If he falls prone, he would have a disadvantage on the second roll.
He's prone on the bed, so he would have disadvantage on both his attacks. You mean?
He missed anyway.
Yeah, he didn't nat 1 on the second one. That's more of what that was checking there. So, Katie, what do you do?
I'm going to attempt to take his sword away because he's being very bad.
Okay. He attempts a sleight of hand to move it out of the way or something.
All right. Well, I got me a 12.
Okay, you grab it. Abby, what are you doing?
Now, Abby, I don't.
Hey, no! If you just stop, it's fine. We're not gonna hurt you. We've captured your ship.
Katie says, "Fish are friends."
Okay.
Smiling creepily after waking him up.
We'll skip the pleasantries. You guys get him tied up and back up on the deck with everybody else.
Hey, we found a friend.
But
is he food?
No,
I don't think so.
Not
yet.
yet.
We also found another box downstairs, Josul, but Katie yelled at me and told me not to open it. Tried to cut my fingers off.
You open the door. That was the lizardfolk cabin. As they're tying him onto the main mast up on the deck, and you're like, "Is it food?" And the guy's just like, as you're still covered, but now in dried blood.
I just want to have I want him to have the visual of this gigantic axolotl head peering over the aft castle, looking down at the entryway or where they come out with him, and just this big broad ass grin, just not saying anything, just smiling at him.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot to use prestidigitation to get all the blood off.
You did.
I'll say at this point you do.
Okay.
Oh.
But the initial, you open the door and you're just covered in dried blood. Hey, is it food?
Did you find anything else down there? Did you find any charts or logs or?
I found books. I don't think they're spell books though.
No, I got the navigation book.
As you head back down, there again.
Mm-hmm.
You hear on the back wall some kind of like thudding noise.
Oh boy.
I don't think we're
Put my
alone.
ear up against the wall.
I don't think we're alone now.
That's gonna be stuck in my head for all night now. Thanks.
Yeah, I know.
When you go up to the back,
Pirates behave.
when you go up to the back wall on the map on page or on room 13, that eastern wall is where this bumping is coming from. It seems like something's hitting the wall, and you hear on the other side, Skarlslian. Do any of you speak Elvish?
Ooh, I think I do. Hang on. Let me go look. Darn, I speak Dwarvish.
I'm gonna open the door and peer in.
You don't see a door just yet. Give me a perception check.
Oh, sure. 17.
Please be a secret door.
You do find a secret door in this room.
Woo!
Yeah.
How about that? Oh, wow. Okay, so you open the door. A dark, cramped area. See, I was very clever with my photoshopping skills. The giant block in the back there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a secret. There's a secret room in that spot.
Nice.
Totally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
I genuinely didn't even question it.
I tried my best.
The massive dead space in the back.
Now that I see it, I can see like the corners of the secret S thing.
Yeah.
But just barely.
A dark, cramped area, only 4 feet wide at most, squeezed between the ship's stern and the adjacent cabin, appears to be a holding sail. A slim, humanoid figure towers in the corner, chained to the hull. Appears to be some kind of elf, but he has bluish skin.
Oh my.
Oh, it's the elf.
Strive?
As he sees Abby, looks at you.
Hi, it's okay.
The hands and feet are bound. No.
Is he bound or chained?
Bound.
Okay, I'm gonna walk over and try and untie him.
Okay. Oh no, what? He is chained. Sorry. There's a keyhole where you could.
I'm gonna try the key. I have
Hey!
2 keys and many locks.
The one in the drawer that was in the captain's.
Yeah.
Hey! Opens
Hey,
it.
I found the
Unlocks.
thing.
He rubs his wrists, because they're chained.
Mm-hmm.
Puts a hand on your shoulder, and you just hear him say, like, "Glacian."
I'm sorry, I don't speak Elvish, but you're welcome.
I yell upstairs. Anybody speak elf?
One of the guys tied is just,
Sounding silence.
one of the guys tied to the mast is like, "No."
I make an insight check from down where I am. I get a 19 on the die.
He sounded very confused.
At least he was honest.
I guess let's finish looking around.
He like signals for you to like move back so he can try to get out. He's very cramped in here.
Oh yeah, no, we'll let him out.
He's like trying to stretch his limbs, like straighten them as he's like getting out, and you can like hear like stretch and stuff because he's probably been in here for a while. He looks kind of thin, but not super malnourished.
Oh, I'm gonna reach into my bag and pull out my
You're not sure because elves are kind of thinner than most, so.
my water skin, and if I have any more fruit that I stole from upstairs.
Doggo.
Doggo.
Go to Taco.
Yeah, mine ditched me. He's still sitting upstairs with Kevin.
He takes it and he says the same thing to you. He nods, says, "Ecclesia," and he eats some of it.
I guess let's finish looking around, Katie, see if there's anything else in here.
Fun fact, I don't know Elvish. I'm just making up those words.
What?
In case anyone's like...
I had no idea you didn't know Sindarin.
I was about to say, because there is an elven language out there. The Tolkien one or whatever.
That's the one that I just said, yeah.
Oh, see, look, I'm not nerdy enough to know. Right.
What? You're not fluent in Quenya?
He puts his hand on his chest, and he says, "Oceanus."
Abby.
Katie.
Oceanus.
Oceanus.
He has long flowing hair.
I'm assuming he's a sea elf.
You guys can give me like a history check, I guess.
Ooh, yes.
KD would get advantage.
Ooh. Well.
23.
7.
Cole,
I got an 8.
Cole, are you with them?
I thought I was. Didn't you say after I made the little comment that freaked out the other friend that I went in with him?
So you go with them back into the captain's cabin and then go down the thing into the...
As far as I knew, I was still on manning the helm, so I'm not down there.
Okay, if this is part of the same short rest, then yeah, I'm still back in the hammock. I just thought from narration you said that I was with them after I opened the door.
No, this is still that short rest. They're doing this while you're having your short rest.
Okay, then yeah, I'm still swinging in the hammock.
Okay. Let me get...
It was just a joke of you like getting up out of the hammock to yell, "What now?" And they see just a fucking Sahuagin covered in blood asking, "Is it food?"
Still a great addition to my day so far.
Yeah. This elf seems fairly, at least neutral with you. Tending towards friendly. He thinks you're allies. You didn't try to kill him. You freed him.
No.
He didn't try to kill us, which is a step up from everybody else on this boat.
And
That is true.
And he's just in, prisoner garb or whatever.
I guess let's go to the
Burlap
rest
sack.
of the hold and see if there's anything else in here.
Also, let's find him some nicer clothes.
Oh, yeah.
Give him the hat.
No, I gave that hat to Axel.
You notice that there are stairs that head back up to the main deck from here.
Nope.
Actually,
Four.
You're
let's
in
take
room
him up
13.
to the main deck first, because I don't think he really wants to get into a fight if we run into any other friends down here after being locked up for who knows how long.
Okay, as you guys take the steps and you go up to the main deck, and he sees all these guys tied up
I'm like,
into
hey,
the
we
main
found a
mast.
friend.
On the main mast, he just is like, it's fun, or something, It just seems fairly cheerful seeing that they're tied up.
I offer him like the wine and food in the captain's cabin on the table and point out like the sleeping surface, like, relax. Take a load off.
We found a friend. His name is Oceanus, I think. I'm guessing sea elf, but I've never actually seen a sea elf before, so I don't
Pezandar, huh?
Hey, he recognized what you are.
Hmm.
Apparently that's an elven word. Or it's just the same in both languages. That makes more sense, actually.
Just so he doesn't get terrified of him, I walk him over to the room where Sekald is resting, and I smile and say, Sekald, and point at Sekald resting.
Friend.
Called Oceanus. Oh.
Sorry, Axel, were you going to say something? Because you're muted, currently.
You're muted. You keep switching them back and forth when you don't realize you're the opposite.
Well,
He's
got
having to yell at my kids a lot too. So.
Yeah, I was about to say, he's got a kid yelling in the other room.
Yeah. Anyway, so Axel is going to try and say hello in Aquan.
Oh, okay. He says hello back in Aquan.
Oh.
Katie says hello in Aquan.
Excellent. Okay, so we have a common tongue now. Nice to meet you.
I have no idea what that
nice to meet you. I'm Oceanus.
Neither do I.
How did you come to be in this ship?
Well, that's an interesting story. I was tasked by my elders to check on this increased activity of the surface folk around here near the coast. It seemed very weird that that we were getting increased hostilities and movements from Sahuagin and lizard folk.
There were lizard folk. You can tell, like his whole demeanor has changed now that he's got a whole.
He goes up on
he's
the
having
upper
to
deck.
speak landowner.
He goes up on the upper deck with the wine and the cup, and he like pours a little bit in it and like hands you it.
Oh yeah, and we're gonna. I wish you had seen. Oh, the land people, fucking monkeys. It was
rude.
One of them went in the water. You can't even understand me right now.
I can't.
Yeah, Aquan, to people don't understand Aquan, I think in our Tranquil Sea we said it sounds like a It sounds like Octodad.
So the monkeys all died horribly. It was hilarious. But there was a lizard folk that got away towards the shore, so perhaps that might be an issue of concern for you. I don't know what they were doing. We haven't really had a chance to interrogate anybody on the boat yet. It would be very helpful if perhaps we could work together, I think. Also, are you interested in a job?
What kind of job are you talking about?
Well, we could always use a liaison with the Elvish community down below. We don't have a whole lot of contacts down there.
Oh, I'd be grateful to help.
Well, for sure. This wouldn't actually, involve like you having to spend a great time away from your people. Just, be a friendly face for us if we ever have.
I thought for sure for a hot second you were going to say this isn't going to involve any pay.
You can just see in his eyes. He just seems to have this very noble-looking attitude that he knows you're good and sees that you're wanting to do good deeds, and he seems like he would be willing to do this without any form of reward.
Oh.
The reward would be helping you do good. He just looks
so
like humble, like you.
Right. Suffice it to say, I don't mean to be too presumptive, but we just captured this boat, and I feel like our fortunes are really about to take a change for the better. I think it would be good if we stayed in contact.
Yeah.
Can we drop you somewhere, or do you need to be released back to your people under the ocean?
Yeah, I can just head back. My gear is here somewhere. I think they took it from me.
Okay. Well, Katie, do you want to help him find his things?
Sure.
Okay.
We've still got to search most of the downstairs. They probably have it hidden in a chest somewhere.
Have you heard of the tribe of Manan? And
No.
Axel can give me a history check.
Okay, I will do that.
Katie can as well.
Oh, yay.
Jesse does not.
This is more of your all underwater folk. So this is an area you might know.
I got an 8.
Okay.
Let's see what my history says. Oh, I have an 11.
Okay. You have heard of them. It's a tribe of sea elves. That's just the name of their tribe.
Oh, okay.
There's nothing more to that. It's just that. So,
what was the name on that again?
Man, A-A-N. So M-A-N, A-A-n.
Manan.
Manan. Okay, I got it.
Do 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 do.
Manan.
Manan.
Do do do.
Manan.
Do 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 do.
Give me a performance check as Oceanus joins. He got a nat.
I just turned to Sekald. I'm like, what is happening?
He got a nat freaking 20. So he's an elf, singing. So it's.
I got a 17, which makes it a 21.
Holy crap!
I got a 13. I think Katie pulls out her pan flute and is like, doo 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 doo.
One of the imprisoned guys with a black eye, just his other eye, you just see like a tear. So beautiful.
I sing the song of their people.
Wait, I gotta check his charisma. I want to see what the nat 20 would have been a total of.
Oh.
Holy crap. There he is. Yeah, it's 20. Damn. Alright. So, we'll say that's everything you guys get to cover within that short rest time that everyone was taking a short rest. That was a lot of stuff. So, at that point...
I don't think Katie or I have finished our short rest yet.
We'll say you guys finish your short rest by the time you guys get to Saltmarsh, to the docks, the harbor. And there's
at the end of this song.
At the light, there's the lighthouse to signal you in. All that. And
I'll maybe mention to Axel to be like, okay, you talk to the portmaster or whatever. I think Katie and I should finish checking downstairs to see if there's anything else.
And as you're pulling into the dock, never mind. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was also going to say we might want to open those chests before they get down here because they're going to want to take whatever is in here.
Yep.
Okay. Soul gets the rest or whatever, so he gets all his health back. He unlock. I'm not even going to have him roll anymore. For it. He unlocks those, disarms those chests. He opens them, and one of them has Oceanus's clothes and his trident.
Yay!
So
Yay.
he gets those back, and after he gets those back, he says, "Thank you, everyone in Auckland," because he knows you guys can. The majority of you can speak Auckland. Thank you for rescuing me. We will not forget the generosity that you all have given me and my people. If you ever need me, he gives you whatever directions you would need for swimming underwater to get to his tribe.
Here's my card.
Yeah, essentially. And he jumps off the boat. He does like a dive, but he does it in reverse because you're all aquatic humanoids, so it's just like
I feel like he's probably having like a
Aquaman. Yeah.
Prince Sidon moment, right?
Yeah, it's Prince. He just ding, or no, the thumbs up, right? Isn't that what he does?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I should have modeled Sekald after. Damn
Coincidentally, as he's jumping off, without ever seeing Sekald hops out, gets out of the cabin after your short rest. How about that?
I have no idea what just happened.
Nope, you sure don't.
No, we took him in and introduced him to Sekald.
When he was sleeping.
Huh?
Yeah, he was kind of
during a short rest.
You can.
I was taking a nap in the hammock.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
never mind then.
Yeah, remember we were trying to show him not being threatening.
Mm-hmm.
After I had removed all the blood off of me.
Okay, well, if that was the case, how that actually happened or not? He seemed extremely nervous for the rest of the time and got off as soon as possible.
That's okay.
He hops back onto the boat for just a split moment, and you just see him move the wine and the cup back onto the deck, and then just goes back in the water.
Nice. I like that guy.
So what's the boxes?
In the boxes, I don't know why I added accent there. 20 silver.
Because why not?
20 silver.
Wait, no, that's Oceanus' stuff. Sorry, he
anyway.
had a whole bunch of silver scales, 200 silver scales.
Wow.
His spear, his dagger, and it looks like the remains of a very broken crossbow beyond repair. That was his stuff, weapon-wise. The other one, the one that had the scythe blades that kept trying to kill all of you,
What's up?
has 10 electrum ingots in it.
Ooh.
Just like the one the lizard folks had.
Damn, the one that's currently underneath my hammock.
Yes.
And then there was a small gold box, and then I think there was another chest in the bottom deck.
Yes. The last chest has a bunch of clothing, a leather purse containing 50 gold,
Ooh.
a spell scroll of Gust of Wind, and, hey, a spell book.
Woo!
Nice.
Da, da, da.
And then that box. Let me try to find where that box was.
Room 13.
The box contains 500 silver.
Whoa.
Woo!
Ooh.
Oh yeah, when one of these was opened, the one in the mage's quarters, which is the one next to the captain's quarters, there was no trap. Or actually, there was a trap on there, but I'll just say Josul detected it, and it seemed like it was some kind of contraption that would have shot out a bunch of poisonous gas to fill the entire room. Really nasty stuff. As you come up to the harbor.
Sekald, I found a spell book finally.
Wonderful. Have you had a chance to look over it yet?
I don't understand most of it. I've been trying, but not yet.
All right, hand it here then.
Also, we found a lot of money, and she's gonna start dragging all of the stuff back up to the top.
With all the documents and stuff, you're able
Not
to...
the silver, because that shit's heavy. The 50 gold is going into her backpack.
With all the trade deals and like the maps and all that, I'll just say as a group overall, you're able to put together that it appears that the lizard folk are planning an attack. You're not sure if it's on Saltmarsh or some other unknown location, but apparently this part on that crudely written map seems to be where the lizard folk are at least meeting for these trades, if not their lair, which is really close to Saltmarsh. It's within 10 miles.
Heck. Just as an aside, once we get into port, I know this is going to be a super long shot, but once I don't have to actually sail the fucking boat anymore.
Yep.
He's actually going to go and just jump into the water and take a sniff and see if he can smell the blood coming off of that lizard folk.
I guess perception check. I know normally you have advantage, but this would be so far away and so faint, it's just going to be a straight roll.
Okay, so it negates disadvantage. I'll take that action.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So for perception, it's going to be a 16.
You very, very, very faintly think that the lizard folk was heading south. And it matches up with that map. It looks like it's heading to wherever that point was on that crudely drawn map.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh boy.
All right. So I'm gonna pop my head to the surface and holler out. It's like, I think I found a quarry. We might need to go to the south. The lizard folk, I can smell him. Kind of, he's that way.
Oh boy. Okay.
You guys do anything else that night? It is probably around 2 in the morning.
I need to go fucking sleep.
Well, you just took a nap. Well, first thing.
You just took a nap, you lazy.
So Axel's actually gonna have a talk with the guards and offload all of the prisoners and insist that they be treated well, because they did surrender.
Okay,
So they get their nice treatment. We will need to be hiring a new crew because fuck all that noise.
Abby's gonna mention to Katie while they're distracted. I don't think we can really take the big chest of the silver stuff, but like, I don't like to admit it, but Josul was right last time when I was like, oh no, they'll probably let us keep some of the stuff that we took off these guys. If we want any of the stuff, we probably gotta hide it because they will take it.
Hide it in the room.
I'll just skip ahead a little bit because this is like the conclusion. You guys, the adventure's done, yay! You guys took the ship and everything.
Yay!
For the next few days, royal agents of the kingdom take the ship and the contraband goods as property of the kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, a lot of that stuff gets moved up north for the war. Not the boat, of course, but it's now like a Navy boat. And
that said, because Abby would know that sort of stuff was going to happen, she's going to put the gold that we found, the 50 gold, all of the books that we found into her backpack, and maybe like 2 or 3 of those electrum things might fit.
Okay.
Katie steals the honey.
Yeah, anything you guys take off the boat, they don't like pursue you guys or anything. So if there's anything you want to take off this boat, you can.
Every single lantern.
Oh my god.
Okay, let me double check. There are 10 lanterns.
Yes.
Because I was counting them because I had a feeling you'd want to do that.
I would have also taken that chest that I secluded away. And my first impression would probably be to run it past Josul to see how much it's worth and if we could put it to any use.
Yeah, I mean, if they're just going to let us walk off with the chests, then I'll fucking do that, but I don't think they are.
I honestly would petition the local authority for letters of marque and deed and title to the ship that we captured and offer to sail as privateers under their flag.
I mean, aren't we currently at war?
That's
Yeah,
that's part of the advantage of sailing as privateers with letters of marque means that we have official sanction from one of the governing bodies in the area. As long as we don't run afoul of our own ships,
The
we
thing
wouldn't
is, I
have a
don't know
problem.
if we've proven ourselves enough to the crown.
Axel, give
We
me,
just pulled off a massive coup on this boat.
In
4
dinky
people.
ass little Saltmarsh.
Sure, but this was not a small operation. Okay, this was
Well,
this was a 5-man team, unplanned, pulling off a boarding action like this and bringing in the whole crew and cargo just about undamaged. This was a huge success. This was a rock-sized feather in the cap. Okay,
Just saying.
for bringing back the stolen contraband, here is your reward. As you put a giant, well, I should say, a small chest filled with gold coins on the table.
I
Yes,
do
yes.
remember being promised a 400 gold reward for getting rid of getting rid of other smugglers.
I appreciate your concern for the ship, but we'll handle things from here. This is very snooty, human, noble guy.
Hmm.
You can
When
give
we
me
get back to the inn, Abby will console you with buying you a beer with the shitload of gold that we just got. It's fine. It's fine. We can get
you
drunk.
notice the gold. There was a piece of paper in the chest on top of all the gold, and it is a receipt. 200 gold for returning the silk and brandy that was stored underneath the ship, and 500 gold for bringing back the ship intact.
So 700 gold?
Yeah.
Holy Christ.
Wow.
Which
what about
Josul and Axel, since Axel's a sailor, would know a ship's worth way more than that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not. God, I can't believe I'm about to say this. I'm so pretty salty about this.
You are in Saltmarsh.
No, you're fired.
No, inspiration, damn it.
You know what?
No.
Cue. Inspiration just boop onto your character.
Yay.
For the singing and everything.
Was it the captain of the guard that offered us the 400 bounty for getting rid of the other smugglers?
Yes.
Oh, good. Then I'm gonna go turn in my hat
You
since I don't get to keep the boat. Fuck it.
I'm pretty sure.
Hat back?
I'm pretty sure he gave you the 200 gold initially, right? Like half of it now and half of it later.
Well, that's
Maybe.
fine.
I don't know.
Let me double check.
And while you're doing that, if you don't mind me asking, I either missed it or it was never discussed what happened to the Electrum.
The
I think they let us keep it.
That was the contraband, wasn't it?
No, that's
That
the
was-
shit I took off.
No, that's the silk and the wine.
Ooh,
We
wait,
left that shit.
Wait, let me double check. Yeah, no, they promised you 400 gold, so you go to the captain and you get another 400 gold from the captain, Abby. Let's see. The Electrum. I'm just seeing if they did take it or not. The Electrum.
Okay.
They counted the Electrum as merchandise. They took it.
Okay.
Not contraband.
No, they didn't count
So-
anything that was contraband as contraband. They called it all merchandise.
We're
On your receipt, it was returning merchandise to the kingdom of Borland.
Fuck.
So they took the Electrum. However,
You
I
also
still have
notice
2
on
or
the
3
receipt.
bars in my backpack.
You notice on the receipt something that you guys did not find on the ship initially. Apparently, there was a secret stash of contraband weapons: 10 morning stars, 10 longswords, 10 shields, and 10 javelins, and and another fancy shield of some kind.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
We'll say that Abby managed to stuff 3 of those Electrum things into her backpack.
Okay,
So however much those are worth. I don't know if Katie did.
they're
if
worth
any.
100 gold each.
Or if you just filled your thing up with honey.
And lanterns.
Out of curiosity, the snooty rich noble that fucked me out of the boat.
Yeah.
What was his house name? And also, what is the local government flag that we're flying under here? So I can
Okay,
remember that for
we're
later.
going into Greyhawk lore,
Yeah.
and I can get really deep. I can tell you later, because I'll have to look it up, because they will be
That's
legit
fine.
houses and stuff.
Because he might be nursing just a little bit of a vendetta now.
Dun, 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 dun.
So how much was
And just then, Axel's innocence was lost.
I don't remember. How much did you say the Electrum agents were each?
100 gold each, no big deal.
Oh boy!
That's if we couldn't put it to use, though.
What are we gonna use for Electrum for? I don't know how to forge.
Weapon, yeah, exactly that. Trade it to somebody who could give us something of the Electrum in return. Talk to the captain.
Now that you know about those weapons, you're thinking the lizard folk. we're using the Electrum as payment for those weapons.
Oh.
So yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I mean, we just sell the Electrum and get money for it. You can't really make weapons out of Electrum.
but that's what I'm saying. Trade it to somebody like Captain Zendros, and
Yeah,
you never know what you
Probably
can
worth
get back.
100 gold each to him.
it's a trade good. You could use it as currency essentially. So.
Her, sorry.
Oh shit.
You said it, and my brain was picturing Josul's captain.
Oh yeah. Speaking of that, hey,
What is the exchange rate for Electrum pieces to gold anyway?
100.
5.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
5 silver equals 1, or 5 Electrum equals 1 gold.
Electrum is weird.
Mhm.
Well, it's half
It
silver.
was
and half
even
gold.
weirder in 2nd edition.
Oh, I bet.
I don't understand why they even have it. That's unnecessary. It's a non-decimal layer of complexity between silver and gold.
That's why I avoid it when I can, but I can't here.
It's pretty to decorate with. That's all I gotta say.
Like tinsel. Why do you put tinsel up? You got to clean that crap. But it's tinsel.
To go back to the captain, merchant, tiefling lady. Did you want to buy anything from her?
Oh yeah, what do
If
we
you
do?
recall,
Okay,
Yeah, let's split up the gold first.
yeah. So what's our individual total haul?
Give me a second. I'm doing the math.
Yeah, so you
All right,
guys got
thanks,
a
Matt.
lot.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think the reason
Stop.
you get a lot is because in first edition, you used gold as XP essentially.
Hmm.
Thieves use it as XP, but you also, depending on your GM, you need gold to train to level up.
Yeah.
That's right. That's what. Luckily, that's not a case in 5th. That you can just spend it. Yay!
Uh, 15 or 1,500. So divided by the 5 of us, that's 300 each.
Nice.
Wow.
Okay, so here's what Captain Zendros has currently in her shop. I'll list the ones that are worth 300 gold first. Amulet of proof against detection and location, a scroll of water to acid, and a bag of holding.
Ooh.
Those
Don't
are
already have. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you already have a bag of holding. I'm just saying that's what she has in her shop. She also
And those
has
All 300, you said?
yeah. She also has more expensive stuff like Qual's feather token with an anchor on it, which is the offer is 2,500 gold. A scroll of resurrection, that was 25k, and a scroll of demiplane, which is also 25k.
Yikes! How much was that feather token? Just out of curiosity, again, I missed that.
2,500, 2,500
Oh
gold.
fuck! Okay.
Damn.
Right. Damn.
Actually, she sold the scroll of resurrection. I'll say
Oh.
that. It's gone. Someone bought it.
What deep pockets person bought that baby?
I don't know. Maybe we'll find out later.
A
And they'll
merchant.
resurrect on us.
A merchant, she says.
Mm-hmm.
Does she have any more of that ink, that special ink to make scrolls with?
No, but I'm about to have an exchange on shipments tomorrow.
Okay. Maybe we'll come back tomorrow.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
So that's
And
everything.
I can't remember if I showed it to you, but Abby's gonna give the scroll of gust of wind to Sekald, because I don't think I can use that spell.
Just out of curiosity, Axel would also like to have a look through the spell
Oh
book.
shit, that's a 2nd level spell.
Yeah, gust of wind.
Yeah.
Yeah, 60-foot line and a 10-foot width.
Nice.
Yeesh. I was planning on taking that when I actually got the next level.
Oh hey, you don't need to spend a valuable spell note on it.
Oh yeah, were there any magic items that you guys got that you were willing to sell to her? Now I think about it.
I don't think we did.
The only magic item that we got was a healing potion and an antitoxin. Oh, hang on, there's other stuff in here too. I forgot. So there's the maps, but I think we wanted to keep them.
Oh, those.
There's that bearskin rug. Does anybody want to? Do we want to keep that, or
I don't think we lugged that off the boat, did we?
did we not? We might not have. No.
It's
Yeah,
a-
no, that doesn't
it's
make
a
any
rug.
sense. Yeah.
Also, was the bag of holding 300 gold pieces?
Yes.
It was.
To buy.
I'm gonna buy it because I need somewhere to put all my lanterns.
Okay. You notice it has a nice smile on it. Yeah. Smile face. Like the
Wait.
one in the DMG, you know? Where it has like the smile.
Oh, the like the bag.
Yeah.
Nice. So it's not a Santa sack. It's a satchel.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I hate that so much that the bag of holding doesn't look like the description describes it as.
There it is. There's Keladek Tower in the city, where the local wizard is at. You might be willing to buy that spellbook off you.
Did we ever figure out what spells were in it?
We don't know yet.
Can't Sekald read it?
Yep. That's up
Okay.
to Sekald.
I would read it to figure it out.
Axel's gonna be like peering over your
Okay.
shoulder.
I'll just say you guys don't sell it for now, and I'll just send you spells later.
Yeah, spell books
it's
are
a
more
bit.
valuable unsold, really.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd be
Yeah,
keeping.
that hand crossbow is 75 gold.
But you notice 3 second-level spells in it, 4 first-level spells, and a few cantrips.
Holy shit!
Yeah, like I said, this wizard was good, you know, besides drowning and not being able to use verbal spells.
I would think unlucky would be the term for tonight.
I will say that Abby will sell that hand crossbow at like the general store or whatever, and each of us can get 15 more gold. Unless any of you are interested in it. It only does 1d6 damage.
Mm-mm.
No, I'm good. I got my darts.
No, I have throwing axes for that.
That said, though, I know I gave one of these potions to Kade. Are any of the rest of you interested in holding on to a potion?
I will. I've got one, but I mean, if anyone else needs one that doesn't have one, then they can have it first.
I'm kind of feeling at this point, Sekald's sticking pretty close to Abby, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be out of range of your healing abilities.
Well, the thing
That
is,
said-
you have it on hand for if I go down.
Yeah.
Is exactly what I was about to say before somebody rudely interrupted.
Sorry.
He meant me because he likes to take the piss with me. He doesn't talk like that to anyone else. So
I mean, he's not wrong. He just knows how much I hate it when he does that. And I always apologize after I do it because I know because of my freaking brain that I do it from time to time as well.
Okay.
no,
so
it wasn't intentional. We just talk over each other.
potion. I'm gonna hold on to the antitoxin though. Actually, unless you're kind of into alchemy stuff, aren't you, Sekald?
Definitely.
I'm gonna hand the antitoxin to you.
Woohoo! I will gather it in my pack of alchemy.
Yeah. And then I'll send to the group chat the big list of books that we have, because it just occurred to me we have literally that is the huge list of books that we have
Awesome.
That's
from
only
our
half a sticky
adventure
note.
so far.
Well, hey, you guys just finished
That
Sinister
is-
Secrets of Saltmarsh, the first adventure in this book.
Ooh.
That was adventure 1.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice.
How many?
Yes.
Okay, I like the answer. It gives us.
They got them set up by level scaling, so I was hoping maybe we could go through all of them. Maybe.
Ooh.
Yay!
I would love to.
Hold on.
Absolutely.
Time out. Does that mean there's a possibility that we'll see 20 on this?
No, this only goes up to 13th level. But
That's
if we
pretty good.
somehow still going past that, there is stuff for past level 13.
Ooh.
And you could
Here's
always
a
add.
dumb question for you, Scotty.
There is no such thing as a dumb question, but go ahead.
Do those breath berries expire? Are they actual berries?
Oh, when did you get those?
It was a while ago.
Yeah,
I
it
think
expired.
Just sold them
They're
to me like.
berries. They're berries.
Okay.
Yeah, she was.
Just sold them to me like very early.
You have an
on.
air raisin. It's really gross and goopy now.
Ugh.
Yeah, she got them when we were heading to the boat, just in case she happened to fall off and needed to breathe.
No, I think I got them when we were first heading to the underwater cave.
Wait, if it has air inside it and it's expired and you're like messing with it, is it just like a fart noise?
Well, I thought that it was like
Stale air now.
yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah, now that I think about it, you did pick them up for when we went into the cave because we swam in through the
Yeah.
water entrance.
You know, they last maybe a week.
Okay. Yeah.
Or at least that's what you were told by the merchant.
Yeah. Cool.
Does the Eldritch Knight get a spell book the same way that a wizard does?
You know, that's never
think so.
really confirmed.
I think they do.
I know it's intelligence based.
Mm-hmm. It's basically it's wizard style casting and a wizard spell list.
Does it specify
I'm
that?
reading it real quick.
I don't think it does, honestly. It doesn't say anything about whether or not it does.
I know your weapon becomes your spell casting focus.
Yeah, and you can summon it as a bonus action.
Yeah.
Actually, better than the Hexblade Warlock, really.
In that sense, yes.
That sense, yeah.
Huh.
Except
don't
it's
think you
limited
do.
to abjuration and evocation.
No, you don't, because if you had a spell book, you would probably learn spells just like a wizard does, and you can't.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
this
here it
is
is. I
like-
see. It's the last sentence in the description. Comparatively small number of spells, committing to memory instead of keeping them in a spell book.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
It's literally just like you are inspired with this magical ability.
You're memorizing wizard spells, I guess.
Yeah, no, I see it. That's fine. I was going to say, though, is if there's a possibility of us seeing 20 in this campaign, then I might forego getting that 4th level of fighter for the feat and just waiting until or taking paladin out to 17 to get 5th level spells at the very end.
And on that regard, we're going to call it a night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay!
This is a lot of fun.
Good job.
This was a blast.
Good job surviving. This is, I would say, in my opinion, the toughest of them, just because you're so low level.
I
and
was
there's
so
much
scared
stuff.
Josul was going to die in that water.
Mhm.
Fun fact: there were 2 more bandits you guys didn't find,
Oh,
Oh, boo.
Ow.
but it's
Wait,
whatever. You guys would have kicked their butts anyway.
That's
Where
why
were they?
that's why they were hiding like crazy.
When you guys stocked the ship and like the royal soldiers and stuff came in, of course, you know those guys
Yeah.
are screwed. So it's whatever.
I don't know about that. I ran out of ice spells.
Hmm.
well,
Ice
I
knife.
mean,
I'm thinking Axel. Axel could one shot these guys.
Come on, I still had these babies.
well, look, there was like the entirety of the hold and the forward hold area where all the different hammocks were, and the bilge that we didn't explore. So
It was a joke. It was a joke. It was a joke. Jesus fucking Christ,
Hang on,
people.
wait, Katie's ready. Hang on. All right, I still got these.
Okay, I just did the math, and we have 8 books that we've collected so far.
Nice.
And does anyone have any plugs or anything before we call it a night?
I do.
Go right ahead.
I've got tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Uncanny_Adventures Twitch. We're going to be going on with our Skull and Shackles campaign. Some more adventures on the high seas with piracy.
With an owlbear person or something.
Yeah, there's some big dude named Owlbear that they're trying to make friends with, and the party keeps getting themselves into trouble with the the first mate in his group. So it's great.
If that's everything, then we'll call it a night.
what about tomorrow night or tomorrow morning?
Morning, Waterdeep.
Yeah, that's right. 10 o'clock.
Maybe
AM.
getting out of Ravenloft. We'll see.
You're in Ravenloft? I missed
Yeah,
last
we're
time.
in the Domains of Dread. Yeah.
Yeah, we're not in
Right.
Barovia. We're in Ravenloft, the bigger.
Nice.
area.
Yeah, not Barovia. It's
Oh,
Falconia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
on that note, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Ciao.
Bye.